really want to do it tomorrow. So at this stage, it's looking like we might have to work 8 hours in these gameplays. I got some videos planned around. I got some honestly things I can do while mindlessly grinding this game. I can do things like tier list videos. So we got videos planned that we can do. So plan for today. We'll go on to that after
this car was ass.
Yesterday's game. So as always, we're going to start off by going over the rules for the challenge. So we start from scratch. Once a player plays one game, or they've been bought to be a member of the squad, if they don't play a game, they can. We went and played quite a bit of TT online, quite a bit of TT offline to go and get ourselves Boris Grant, a card that I'm a big fan of. We then went and got 2 of the free next packs, one from the challenge, one from the code. Not gonna lie, we got nothing. But we did get lucky in this code right here, which was the squish pack. But we did land on John Starks. And what John Starks allowed us to do was it allowed us to buy Mark Williams. This is before the hype, so he was still only 20k and we bought him. We then went and bought Johnny Davis, and our reset yesterday was at 291.5k, which is why Subcat is up there. And 3 seconds before we hit it, we managed to spend basically all of our MT on a coach. So just before we got reset, we had like the smallest reset ever because we did get Rick Carlisle as a coach. But anyway, on to today. So
try new Crest whitening emulsions overnight. It swipes on in seconds. White white sleep for 100% whiter teeth with virtually no sensitivity. Wake up with a whiter smile and fresh.
See, this is the team we have. This is how we managed to build the team. This little team here. Not gonna lie, we have a team that I'm actually I'm very much a fan of. Struggling for contracts. Doing okay token wise. But what our goal is gonna be today is we need that backup send in. So I don't know what's the best play. Because for me it's like you do need high send in. Like Mo Bamba isn't too expensive. He's at 20k. I have a choice. I can either go 20k for Mo Bamba, or I can build a team. Try to beat this challenge. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try build a team to go and beat. I've got a tactic that I'm pretty confident that will win in 3 games. And I just beat this line. I'll get as many of these as I can. See how this gets on. See the badge, maybe the uniform method's even better. So we have 2 good uniforms in our. You see, I know a lot of you guys are screaming at your TVs or phones or laptops right now, and I actually went into my menu to check right there after a couple of them to make sure I could sell them. Turns out the card that I checked was a card that I already had. Yeah, it was a card that I already had. So I had just, the one jersey I happened to click on was a jersey I already had. So I wasted so many tokens thinking that I could sell these. Like, I wasted so much time and energy for nothing. Oh no, no. What have I done? No, what have I done? Oh my god, what have I done? They can't be auctioned. No, I just wasted 100 tokens. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I sure have a good jersey collection. Why? I'm an idiot. I should have checked after 1. I did check. I freaking checked, so I must click on a jersey I already had. Silver batches, please. Please do that. No, you want to give me a bunch of chefs. We gotta open up 20 of these. Oh no, lads. No! No! I am an idiot. I have a great collection of freaking jerseys. No! I am an idiot. I have a great collection of freaking jerseys. Now, Subway's refreshing their Italians. Like the top hot with new freaking jerseys now. I'm sorry, like, maybe that's something I like if I was Ellis freaking Platten. But, like, not all Leeds fans just want to collect jerseys. Some of us just want MT. Oh, what have I done, man? What have I done? How much MT? I spent, let's say, like, 90 tokens. That's like 30 at each. And even if I just got gold and discard every single one of 250, I wasted like 7,000. Oh my god, that is not...
Give me LaMarcus. Give me LaMarcus. It's the only player I don't have.
Really dumb decision.
Or just give me 3 tokens, okay.
That is a really dumb
I'm surprised this kid didn't sell yet. He's like the cheapest one. I think I'm gonna just put clutch time.
Oh, I'm down bad, lads. I'm down bad. It's only been 13 minutes. I'm just down real bad. Okay. So quite a few of our badges, thankfully. We have all of these. And any of our badges that don't sell, we're just going to go. Any of our badges don't sell, we're just going to go. So if they're auction items, we managed to sell cutback boss, hook specialist, some of hook specialists sold for 9. There's only a few for 8K. So if we don't put on 50, there's like 30 there being very quick. No fair. Hook specialists is sold pretty good.
Well, he's like my favorite player of all time, so I need to hurry up. What's the point of this, bro? Just take Boba. I'm gonna snipe for Batum.
Honestly, the only way I found this was on 250B. I don't know anything about random players. A lot good, then I'm grading players. We ended up building a
I'm
pretty
gonna snipe for
team.
Batum.
So lads, with a ton of MT to spare, I think we've made our squad. I think we have made our squad, so I'm gonna push everyone up a position. We're actually, the reason why we're running with, if you guys don't saw that we were running like a kind of weird one from a Hampton, is that Hampton comes with quick dribble style, throw 3 behind the back, and an 83 ball handle with 90 speed. And I'm gonna put all of you guys up one position. And
Serge Amont is
Zach
okay.
Levine's gonna come in.
I'm not gonna buy him, alright? You have some good center.
Make sure all these gold shooting guards, make sure it's all gold shooting guards at the end of the bench. And yeah, that should work. Levine's gonna be in here because, again, he's just a really good player. After that, like, I'm happy with all my positions at back at point guard. I suppose what dark matter point guard. Look at our team, we need to fix this. The center position is really what we need to fix more than anything. And then after that, like, I'm happy with all my positions at back at point guard. I suppose what dark matter point guards I can get. If I'm getting them for like 15, 20K. So this is where like the Larry Johnson and Iguodala start to come in. They are better than young you are. What? I want to see what Danny Granger is. Like Danny Granger is like 25K. Or even 30K. We'll get to 30K pretty easily, I think, from these packs. Okay. I'm gonna spend quite a little bit on that. The Danny Granger's push is about 35K. Not me, I think I can do it. I definitely think I can do it with Granger.
Easy
so,
profit.
yeah, we're gonna right here. Skill challenge.
I can't believe how much that Anthony Davis went down in price. He used to be like, I sold him for 100K like 2 months ago.
He's plugging it on the wire, which is a little bit annoying. But charge the batteries. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it, but so we're gonna be doing this challenge here with this lineup here. Yeah. And we win, we lose, we lose. I may use it to stop, but what's What's wrong with this squad? Casey Ogman's in there by
He
mistake.
was my first Dark Knight.
That makes sense. Shooting guards, gold. Where's it happening?
Was it Jaw?
Yes. We bought
I
it.
think it was Jaw.
For some reason, it didn't update our
Was that
squad,
a
so.
Jaw or Ray Ray?
Levine. There we go, makes sense.
This part's a dog. There's also a dog.
We're gonna start Duncan Robinson. There we go. I should be good enough. And we win, we lose, we lose. Not the end of the world. We'll play it a couple times. Like, if it's anything more than 5 tries, like, I just don't need to. One good thing is Steph Curry will also shoot them out of the game. That's the one thing I've learned about defense is try to get Steph to shoot as many shots as possible. Because none of them are going to ever miss an open 3-pointer. And the thing with Steph is that Steph will regularly shoot heavily contested 3-pointers, which don't go in. Screw him, shoot fade, no. Get it back, take your time. Bad angle, really bad angle, Jesus. Doesn't matter now. 15-point win right there. I'm happy with that. Like, we didn't get in our first attempt, but it's not the end.
I want Batum. Let's just buy Batum. I know I can't play him. This is a bit on him now.
Who actually even scored the most points in that game? I have no idea. I assume Macklemore scored a quarter of my points. And we also get 916 MT. So Macklemore at 21, and then the next most was 12. Macklemore 7 of 9 from 3. 4. Muscala 4 of 5. Levine 3 of 3. Robinson 2 of 3. 2 of 3 for Oak, 2 of 3 for Mel. RJ Hampton. RJ Hampton's 1 3-pointer was a very weird shot. Derrick Jones Jr. just bricked a lot of shots. He shot 26 and 33 for 3 on Hall of Fame. Wow. The challenge is surprisingly easy, not gonna lie. It is actually a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. We got a mystery pack anyway. And that honestly doesn't matter, so I'm gonna start collecting mystery packs now after this. Unopened pack of Manu Bull. I'll take that. I will take that. That is my center completely sorted. So I'm gonna go and play the draft. Until he's so tall. He's so damn tall. He's taller than his card.
Alright.
He's huge. Is it for Ewing? Reed is the point guard we can get. Point guard and shooting guard. So I got 15k, which is a pretty decent amount. Obviously everything has previously sold.
You're about to see something no one saw coming.
Yo, I'm on YouTube. It's your boy, Exploded, and we're back with another video today.
I'm here with my boy Mega Demon 097. That who made our intro for today. And we about to do a wheel spin. You want to spin it for me? Click X.
Yeah, sure, why not?
And you click X to stop and see what we land on.
Yeet.
Ooh, that's not good, man.
Nah, man, like,
Oh man, only 20, bro?
20, bro, that's not good.
That's not good, man. It could have been better, bro. I'm pretty much never gonna show you guys these anymore. Like, I'm done. But I think this was our 66th start, and it was. So we get an all-decade score. I hope it's more than one. I think it is one. Some players. We also get Kuzi. Forgot all about that man. And we've been keeping up with the courts. We have. Look at it. Thunder City floors, balls, floors. We out here grinding. Oh baby, draft me. said, we got you. We got you. Can you ring me? Is it right or left? It was on the right last time. It's probably on the right this time. I'm going left, though. Going left. It's neither or. Neither or, man. We got to clutch up. We're playing really bad. We played really bad. I brought back Ja. I think
Ain't
I'm
no way.
alternate rings or sides. We're going to run this team. I just added Will Barton to the mix. I definitely didn't like Luke Kennard. But Ja, welcome back to the team, man. And we're using Boban to get Boban. I'm not going to say no to these draft mysteries, man. Not going to say no. Please. Please ring me right. Ring me right. Ring me right. We out. We out. We out. We out. We out. We out. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get it. Get it. I'm so telling you, this alternate thing works like a charm, man. 2K thinks I'm gonna stay left, then they put it on the
How
right.
is that
They
a
think I'm
foul,
gonna stay
man?
right. It's on the. Let's go. So season 7 limited option pack. Season 7 limited option pack. This is what you get. You got all 6 rings. All 6 of those bad rings, man. Call me Michael Jordan. And you have a box Hall of Fame, a blinders Hall of Fame. There is Boban Dark Matter Marjanovic and OG Anunoby. I wanted to say it how Perkins said it, but I don't even know how Perkins said that. This season 6 limited exchange thing is basically all the players from last season that were in limited.
Hey, oh my God, you're joking.
5 little guards, right? We had Markel Fultz, Stockton, this, and that. So obviously, I don't want that. I don't want that.
I
There's
did
no
not
reason
pass
to.
to him,
You either
bro.
take OG or Boban. I don't think the Hall of Fame badges are worth it either, especially this day and age. I'm gonna take Boban personally. That's what I'm gonna do with
Bro,
this.
I'm trying to shoot a
Press
mid-range.
and
You're
hold
just driving, bro.
and
Come on.
add the huge baller to our team. Welcome to the team. His diamond was nice. So yeah, I'm happy with my choice. I heard you get different badges, everyone. But yeah, 45 Hall of Fame badge, 18 gold. I'm not saying no to this card at all. He's solid, 94 3 ball. He's solid. It could have been better. I wish they made these cards invincible, but it's cool. 83 height, 79 speed with ball. That height, he's gonna be up and down. Nobody's business.
Bro.
You know who you guys are gonna get.
She's awful on me like crazy.
This game is such a blessing. I'm glad they added this as the next award pack. Friday, let's go. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We got the next. I'm saving up all these draft mysteries. I will
Bro,
open them
I
all
just
up
feel like
at
doing
once.
this.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's my game plan. Hopefully I can save up a lot. And we got a pink diamond. Non-shaker means I have it. We got Nick Richards and Kyrie and a Books. Everything I have, literally. Let's see if I could add this to the exchange for something. Like I said. Alright, let's exchange for Emerald player. We'll start there. That's gonna be first up. Next,
Blake
I'm
Griffin.
not exchanging for Sam
Ooh.
Cassell. So I'm just gonna quick sell
That's not
everything
bad.
else. We're gonna go
I would
ahead and open up
actually
another
go for
next
Blake
pack.
Griffin.
Let's see what we get out. This Emerald right now. Please bless us. Please bless us. What do we got? Emerald. Big W. Alright, let's add that to the exchange. We'll keep doing that, right? We'll keep getting the player, adding to exchange. Getting the player, adding to exchange till we get a new one. A new one is on the horizon. It has to be. See what we get from the Sapphire. Please be a new player. Sapphire. Chris Middleton. Not new again. So now we throw it into the Ruby. This is going to be an endless cycle, man. Endless cycle. Alright, let's go ahead. Get lucky on this next pack. Please bless us on the next pack. Please, blessings, shake. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing. Nothing crazy is coming through. This might be a new player though, and it is. Okay, so we got one new player at least, and I guess do I start working on Harden, Butler, or it doesn't matter, right? It really doesn't matter. Let's get it. Let's just start working on something, man. We quick sell whatever's left, and now we gotta keep getting our mystery packs. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna lock in as many mystery packs as I can get. Is the game plan. Alright, let's lock in and play some triple threat online and do what we gotta do. Whenever there's nothing good in the corner, it goes right to the corner, man. But if something good's in the corner, you can't hit it to save your life. As I missed the green, I want the alter ego. I don't even know how to hit that. I just want to pack with something so I can have a chance at someone new, man. And for the exchange. We need packs for exchange as I get absolutely nothing. 11 tokens. Hopefully next games I get a pack. I'm currently looking for alter ego packs. That's what I'm looking for. I'm praying
Bro,
Kelly's actually
Bubble.
not a bad option too, though. 3K for Kelly's, but I'll take my alter egos. Just bless me with that. Ooh, we almost landed the other one. Last drop. Can I get Kelly? No, and we almost made it to the alter ego. No luck there. Let's see what we're gonna get out of the alter ego. Bless us with the new player, please. I don't have any players from alter ego. The odds weren't in my favor for that at all. Very few, like Russell. This is the unmasked Russ. I might not have that. Let's go. I only had the masked one. Let's get it. Name of the board. We're looking for packs. Can we find one? Ooh, Colossal. So, all the odds for the old packs were so bad, unfortunately. Hey, Colossal me. I'm literally dropping for Colossal 2K.
Ain't
This
no
is the drop
way,
right here.
bro.
Look, new player alert. Let's
That's
go.
stupid.
Big Colossal. I like that. Can we new? Can we? Will we? Ooh, 2 players. There's Steve Kerr, that's new. I had a Jalen, but Rex might be new. Steve, wow, 2 new. I am hyped right now. And we get a Ruby right here. Let's exchange for the Ruby. We out here doing big things, man. 2 new stuff, man. Let's go. That actually got me so hyped. I'm about to open these mysteries. I said I would save them, but let's do it. And then we save the rest of the weekend. This is only Friday, so I'm kind of fit. I want to see our luck as we get Steve Smith, the new player. I'm telling you, our luck is feeling good today, man. Let's get it. Let's open up these mystery bad boys. Let's see how our luck is as we get a Amethyst player. Let's get it. Amethyst player. No, new players, man. I'm telling you, 2K added these just for me. Just for me. I said I needed collector level, and 2K was like, I got you. We got you. And they giving me, I'm not mad at badges. We will quick sell badges. We will quick sell those all day. We'll make some MT off those bad boys as we get a Ruby. James Worthy, I had that. So we're going to add that to the exchange as a Ruby. Is there Emmys in here? No. Alright, I don't know which one of these I have a good shot of getting. I said I would go for Otis. Right? I said I would go for Otis. Maybe I start working on Clay. Let's throw it in for Otis for now until I figure out what the best vibes are for me. We'll figure that out. Alright, let's keep it going. Come on. Bless me. Players, man. Collect the level gonna go crazy. I'm telling you. It's gonna go crazy. We don't get anything here. It's fine. I'm not expecting everything all the time. I will quick sell my badges. We'll have MT to open more packs. Come on, man. Come on. Yes, sir. Ruby, new. Limitless Kaminga! Let's go. New players everywhere. They just topping up left and right. I'm not saying no. I will not say no. Another Ruby, new. James Wiseman! Oh, man, 2K is blessing us right now. Yo, can we get a counter on all the new players we're getting? This is crazy. 2 bronzes. Nothing crazy there. Come on, keep blessing me. Come on, new. Come on, I need Emmys. I need diamonds. I need pink diamonds. Bless. Alright, no, nothing here. We're good. We're satisfied. I said collector level 2K ain't disappoint me. They ain't disappoint me. I'm not disappointed. I'm chilling. Bless. Ooh, Emmy, new. Obi topping! That's the topping on the cake right there. Come on. Let's go. 2 more to go. So, oh man, we're feeling blessed, man. That's a good episode. We got a lot of new things for this episode for sure. As we get nothing here, and then the last one, and then we're gonna save from now on. I want to do one big pack opening with everything. All right, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna flip all Ruby. LaMelo, that's my boy. Add to the exchange for LaMelo. We could add shooting guard. No, I would not add that ever. I would need a gold shooting guard to add there. Clay, Ruby. I'm just checking to see what's the vibe. Okay, I'm checking to see the vibe. Let's add it to Otis. Come on, LaMelo, you're a GOAT. All right, let's go ahead and get our new Hall of Fame badge. 75 tokens. Come on, these have been a blessing. I'm still upset I didn't do it the first 2 weeks or whatever. I wish I did that. And we get Tireless Defender 2K. Thank you, I appreciate it. Whatever you want. I'm gonna currently lock in and play triple threat offline. Maybe I get Sabonis, maybe I get more MT, something like that. I think the best option, we were talking about it, and the best option if you really want packs as fast as possible is the Zion challenge. It's very fast, 21-point game, you'll beat it fast. I just don't like replaying things, and I don't have things done in offline, so I might as well. Let's quick sell my shoes and my badges and stuff and see. Wow, I got a lot of badges. And we'll quick sell our contracts when we have enough. And pray we can open the pack soon. I know I said I was going to save those, but not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Right now. Right now. I just played a bunch of triple threat offline. I got us to 1050. We're going to keep going up. I'm going to steamroll. I'm going to go crazy. I promise y'all. I'm going to go crazy. I need this. I'm opening all of these, bro. I don't know how I just sat there and played all those games. I genuinely do not know. But I did this. Yes, I did this. Come on. We're going to get blessed. I'm going to keep track of everything I got so I could tweet it out later of everything I got. And we got a diamond that we don't have. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Give me the heat. Bless us. Point guard. Point guard from the Nuggets. 0708. I'm trying to think real fast, and I don't got it in me. But AI Prime. Let's get it. Primetime TV. I said collect the level. 2K says say less. Literally, I can't stress that enough. They said say less, man. I'm so hyped.
Hi there. My name's Vince, and this is my Pokemon card store. Retreat
No
Cost
one
Pokemon Card Shop.
cares.
I'm so hyped. I need more shakers. That's what I'm going to say. I need more shakers, man. We're going to go ahead and open up one more next pack at the end of this. Oh, baby. I'm blessed with these mysteries. I know most people don't like them. They not hyped without them, like with them or whatever, and we getting mad badges, we getting all this. I'm quick on all that. I'm not even stressing nothing, man. I don't think I'm gonna play on the no money spent at all. I think I'm stressing just playing here. I know I'm getting LaMelos right now, but it's all man. Trust me. It's all gonna pay out or pay off. It's all gonna work its way out. So I get this collector level and work our way higher and higher in the mix of getting that Dirk. Imagine, no, our goal is Gary Payne. I don't think it's possible like that, but with this, I will assume it's possible. I will believe it's possible. I will keep playing as if it's possible, okay? Let's say.
Hey, put it back up! You're open!
Out of them. And look at this, man. That's like 3 straight. We were doing better this morning. They started off better, but the good card I got so far was all the way at the end. So maybe the newer ones are better. The old, another diamond, but we have this one. Mark Aguirre, what's up, buddy? Let's see what we can do with you in the exchange. I don't want to throw you in as a diamond player when I know I can't get. Like, I know I can't get scammed. Oh, we gotta have to write down some of these because I generally don't know. This is very quick as a gaming, so I throw me as a math player. Probably not with that. I think I'm better off putting someone for the 1K. How to calculate that in the future, alright? We gotta do better. We gotta know better. And unfortunately, we wasted a diamond on someone we had, but I'm fine with that. Come on. An Emmy, maybe new. Kyrie Math. I don't have that. I do not have that. New card.
Bro, I pumped
Player
it.
alert. Let's go. Heat it up. Heat me up. Come on. I've seen people get 2 players in this. Like 2. Oh, another diamond. No. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We don't have it. We heating up, ladies and gentlemen. We heating up. Center from the New York Knicks, 94.95. Is that Pat? Is that the Jamaican big man? 75 Pat. Oh baby, that is a beauty right there, a beauty in its own. And we are happy. Come on. This is not even bad, man. This is not bad. Why y'all? Ooh, Emmy, please new. Can it be? Dwight set. I don't have that. Bro. Oh, and I'm telling you, I'm heating. Y'all don't understand how much we heating, but we heating. Let's go. Come on, keep it going. Oh, another shaker. Pink diamonds. No, this is not real. This is a fake video. This is not happening right now. This is really not happening right now. Who is it? Yo, we just got Cunningham All-Star. All-Star Cunningham. Oh, baby. Welcome aboard, man. Yo, these are cards I never, ever would have seen on no auction house. Ever. Impossible. I genuinely believe back in the day, we've had better mystery packs in general. We've had ones where you could literally get any player at all, but this is still a W in its own way. I wish there was more like just lottery players, just like first round picks, all that, not just like top overalls and some like steals here and there. I wish it was a little bit more like, I don't know, like just more players, because then I wouldn't be pulling all these Kamingas, you feel me? And we're getting close on this Otis. Otis is coming through really fast. Like I said, I need to really lock in and figure out these exchanges as well. I guess I'm going to write them down. think that's best. Maybe make an Excel spreadsheet just to know what's up. I was hoping for a shaker there, as sometimes we gonna draw blanks. Sometimes we gonna draw blanks. I remember when we used to throw contracts on players back in the day. Now everyone's got a diamond. Everyone's blessed. As we get another Emmy, Oscar 75. Oscar 75. Let's go. Can our streak continue? Is it possible? Will it continue, bro? Another ruby. These rubies have been dupes. Chris Dunn. I have Chris for sure. Yo, Chris is. Yo. No. It's actually not you, bro. Another ruby. These rubies have been dupes. Chris Dunn, I have Chris for sure. Yo, Chris is, yo. No! It's actually not bad. Yo, honestly, let's throw him into the Timberwolves. Probably better off doing that. Honestly, wait, yo, I got scared for a second. So I have options to throw him in as Timberwolves. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna get rubies anyway. Ruby Timberwolves. Let's do it. That's probably our better option if I'm ever gonna get Jimmy. Yeah, I don't see why not. That ended up playing out a little bit better as we get nothing from this one. All good. I'm gonna keep quick selling those for 25. I'll go ahead and quick sell the stack. I should probably do that. We still have a lot left. The struggles of not having an auction house. Do y'all remember how much of these we were actually quick selling at one point? I quick sold 400 plus contracts at one point. Maybe more. Yeah, it was definitely more than that. I was just out here quick selling everything. That whole thing was full to the brim. As we get nothing, it's all good. More contracts to quick sell. I like it. Come on, bless us with one more player. That's all I could ask for. That's all I want. Just one more stud. I want a stud. We got an Emmy and a pink diamond. Let's go. Cunningham. I wish it was someone else, but this is our best one so far. This is our best one. Cat is new, but that is by far our best. Should I start throwing pink diamonds in for stuff?
There's a maniac who seeks to end us all. They're putting together a crazy.
Are you packed?
We could do that. We could throw it in as a piston. Could throw it in a lot of places, honestly. But I'm gonna take my. I think that's ideal. Or I should have just saved it. We could start doing that. We could just save it until I decide what I want to do. Just save it in the auctions. Maybe we do that moving forward. I apologize. But that was our best one with two players in one. I wish we could get more of those. Yo, I seen people get some really good players. That's what we hoping for. And we're hoping for another shaker soon. Alright. We did get a new player in Cat though. I'm not mad at it. Shout out to Carl Anthony Towns. I got both those Emmys. Both those Emmys are ours. We get a Ruby, please be new, or D Rose. I don't think I have that one. Well, yeah, I did have that one. Okay, add to exchange. Let me double check everything. Like I said, I could hold off and wait to see Bulls for Zach LaVine. Let's get it, man. Bulls for Zach LaVine. Let's get it. We get rubies left and right anyway, so might as well do that. Right? I think that's ideal. Y'all let me know if I'm doing this wrong and I should wait for golds. Because maybe I never pull a gold bull, it might never happen. So I think it's ideal if I really want to get those cards. I know the little MT difference here and there isn't going to be that important, or it's not going to play a big part like that. These contracts honestly aren't terrible. I think this is a great event. A lot of badges going to be got, a lot of contracts. Chances that players not always going to get them. We'll quick sell our badges. This is going to be it. I'm going to open the next pack, and we're going to end on that. And then tomorrow, a lot to do. Hopefully we get a lot more packs. Like I said, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to try to finish some stuff up. We took a little break from Dom, which I needed. That mental drain of playing Dom in June has been brutal. As, bro, now we're really catching. This is getting ugly right here. I was hot for a little. We have 3 left. Should have saved that one for later, but it's okay. We have 2 left after this. Bless. No shake, no nothing. Can I get one more player in 2K? Just one. I don't care. Whatever happens. Can I get even if it's a Ruby dupe, I don't mind. Because then I can get Otis, or I can finish that. And literally nothing is coming through right here. Nothing is playing out the way it should. Bless. I'm not even mad, man. Our collect level went crazy. We get a Ruby here, and it is LaMelo. LaMelo loves us. Loves us. I don't know what else we needed left for Otis.
Take a break.
So let's find out. Let's go ahead and click that. We are missing any color player and golds. We're going to need golds for Otis. Cool. Zach Levine. Oh, I only need 3 bulls. That's really, really easy. This one's very easy as well for James Harden. A lot of these aren't that hard. This one, Jimmy, is just going to be Timberwolves. We could definitely do that. I'm not going to focus on these, even though Galaxy Opal might be harder than it used to be, for sure. I should have saved some of those cards, because now we only really get Dark Matters. Oh, no, the event's still on the weekends. Like, Larry Nance's were Opals. And Pink Diamonds is easily, it's just going to be the hardest is the Timberwolves, for sure. Timberwolves, this one's going to be hard for the Celtics. Yeah, that's where it's going to get, like, tough. Bucks, like, that stuff I can't control, but it could be fun. It could definitely be enjoyable. We've had fun doing stuff like that in the past. As we get the Horace Grant Exchange, we are lit. Like I said, I play online so much. We need 8 more games of online. We'll definitely play some online tomorrow looking for cards and stuff. Let's take a look at the collector level. 1962, baby. 1960. Let's go. Let's open one next pack. And then tomorrow, guarantee. No, can I guarantee it with the way we've been going? Can I guarantee 2,000 tomorrow? I'm going to try it, and we don't get a player, man. This is really brutal. This is brutal. Add to exchange. Oh, you guys are killing me. Y'all are killing me, man. Y'all don't understand. Do I go for a Sapphire there? Or do I just trade that for Jalen? Oh, that is brutal, bro. Brutal. Let's go. It's all good. I love you guys. I wish you guys all the best. It's been your boy Mos. I hope you guys did great. Let me know what you guys got from any of the stuff you've done so far. We have a good amount of MT. Do I start opening dynamic ratings if I'm really looking for random stuff? Why not? Yo, we out here? We gonna do that? Nah, I don't really want to do that. We get packs pretty easily. Let me know what's up with y'all. I'll talk to you guys later. It's been your boy Mos. We got Alex Lynn, who we had to exchange as a gold. So that's so easy. We'll throw that in for Otis. I'll catch you guys later. Your boy Mos. Y'all know the drill. Let me know if there's anything I should be doing that I'm not, or anything.
You're not in the class.
I'm not a child, Heidi. I'm a grown man.
Yo, Randy, you bald as shit.
We've been hacked.
So, says here you're involved in the plotting of September 11th?
Well, that's what they get for supporting Israel. Yuck. Gosh.
Okay, into the eternal pit of fire you go.
Hey, so much fun it should be illegal. Like copyright infringement. Oh, see you at the game, Joel. Oh.
There we go. Brian.
See you at Disneyland. Bring money.
The hell? What's happened to us?
I don't know, but suddenly I feel all warm and fuzzy. It seems we're in a universe where everything is drawn by Disney.
Oh, you said we were going to a place Walt Disney built.
No, Peter, I said supported. By the way, don't go on the train ride.
Comrade Mouskowitz, did you think you could run forever?
I think you've got the wrong mouse. I'm just regular old Frank Maxwell, and I'm very late for work. Good day, ma'am.
You killed him?
That was not me. Someone else got to him first.
Tough break, Jonas.
Every time we go to Disney World, he thinks Mickey Mouse just happened to be there that day.
I tell you, seeing God in heaven was just like that time I met Mickey and Donald outside Thunder Mountain. I mean, what are the odds?
Mickey Rabbit, Sponge Cow, and Clifton, the small blue dog.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put on my Donald Duck costume. Ready? Armando, do you have the rent?
We're trying, Senor Griffin, but the land, she gives us nothing. There is no sunlight.
In 2 months, Armando. You're putting me in a real awkward position here.
Oh, please, Senor Griffin, just one more week. I will pay you double.
Perhaps we can work out another arrangement.
Oh, please, Senor, not my beloved.
Armando, it is for the children.
Dios mío.
Yes.
Ay.
Yes. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2.
About the same. Number 1 might be a tiny bit better.
Number 3. Number 4.
Number 3.
5. And 6. 5 and 6. About the same?
Yeah, they're pretty much... Can I see 5 one more time?
5 and 6.
Yeah, they're about the same.
By the way, Pinocchio, there was a cookie missing from the jar. Did you take it by any chance?
Yes, Papa Geppetto. I'm sorry. Oh, if only I had a pair of legs. All right.
Sir, I think you should know these growths on your forearms. They're giant tooth. Finding your first house can be frustrating.
But thanks to Realtor.com's home alerts, we were able to see the newest homes on the market super fast.
So we could...
Simpsons, check. Family Guy, you're next. Last week's flu scare got me thinking. I don't know anything about my genetic makeup or what other illnesses I might be susceptible to.
You know what's funny about this? There's actually a genetic test for dogs. I actually did it for Bear and Roxy. Turns out they are what we thought they were. They were who we thought they were.
So it made me want to do a 23andMe genetic test.
I think the one I did was called Embark.
Predisposed to like caffeine. So true.
That's such a problem with these genetic tests. Oh my God. Like so many of them will give you information that is genetically accurate to some degree, and then they tell you something that you cannot practically act on at all. You know, we have a higher likelihood that you may live 5 years less than a normal person would.
Okay, what do I do with that?
What use is it to know that you are potentially have a higher risk for Alzheimer's disease? It's just like flexing. The genetic people are like, ugh.
Whew. Don't have the Alzheimer's gene, that's good.
See, I knew it!
And it says I don't have the Alzheimer's gene, so that's good. How would you like to be a male nurse? Do I get to wear those green pajama clothes all day? Yes.
AKA scrubs, they're not pajamas, although they are kind of comfy like pajamas.
Today, I need you to observe surgery. My sister can attach pedicure.
Why are they attaching ventricles of the heart? I'm so confused what surgery he was looking at. I could have sworn the abdomen was open in that scene. There are operating theaters where you can watch operations be performed. It's great for residents, fellows, even other doctors that are trying to learn. I don't think they let family members do that. I have seen it on Grey's Anatomy, but I've never seen it in real life. Goes to show. That looks like a weird ECG pattern. Oh, flatline. You know what we do? Chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions.
Come on, you gotta live, damn it. I need you.
Okay, those are not good chest compressions.
Remember.
Okay, so ACLS, advanced cardiac life support.
Give me a
would
dark
not
matter.
allow you to punch a chicken in the face.
Dark matter.
Just want to put that out.
Yes, sir. Dark matter.
I'm making my own Red Bull.
Bang.
Always can't stop me from experiencing the manic highs and lows my body.
Kerosene? Why is he putting kerosene in it?
Yo,
Red Bull has
Chet,
a lot
can
of
I get
stuff
Chet
that's
real
like 80
quick?
milligrams of caffeine,
Give me Chet Holmgren.
taurine. If you want a caffeine boost, like just have a cup of coffee. It's
Damn it, that's another
There's
bad
actually
one.
polyphenols in it.
Shit.
Plant-based. Coffee beans are
I
just
thought I
better
poured
for
Chet
your
for a
health.
minute.
At least our research shows that.
That drink will kill you. Brian, whatever kills me makes me stronger.
I think he messed that one up.
See, Brian? I feel great. Peter? Peter, you alive?
Bro, if I
Poison
poured
hotline.
Chet, that would have been
By the way,
such a
did you know that
W.
there's a nationwide poison hotline?
All the toxic chemicals your husband ingested
And
from his homemade
swallow,
energy
that'd have
drink
been
have caused
alright.
total kidney failure.
Total
Jabari
kidney
would
failure
have been
requires
alright.
dialysis. And
Actually, that would have
where
been
you
good.
essentially
Just
take the
to
blood
run
outside
fast.
the body, clean it, and process it the way the kidneys do, and put it back into the body.
We'll put him on a kidney transplant list, but that could take months. Until a donor is found, he's going to have to undergo dialysis treatments 3 times a week.
Dialysis? Is there any other way?
What about me?
What's the difference between a dog kidney and a human kidney? I have no idea. Like, I assume it's similar, but I feel like dog kidneys might not last as long. I don't know. Bear, I would never harvest your organs. I will not ever harvest your kidneys. They are yours, and even if we are a match, I will make sure you get to keep them. Why are you so messy?
No.
Chances are Peter never would have survived the surgery.
No, I thought I poured Chet.
dog
Would have made
kidneys?
200K.
I'm not even sure dogs have kidneys. What? The dogs have kidneys? Yes. This is the guy.
That's what I felt like.
Maybe you put on a few pounds, sweetie.
Oh, is I weigh the same 293 pounds today that I weighed in grade school.
Perhaps it's this lump on the side of your neck, sir.
Oh my God,
That
Peter.
does not look
How long
safe.
have you had that thing?
I don't know.
We gotta go see Dr. Hartman right away.
Quick differential diagnosis: Cushing syndrome, lipoma, soft tissue mass, like a sarcoma. Could it be a lymphoma and he has a swollen lymph node there? I guess that's possible as well.
No, you're stupid. Oh, hello, Griffins. What can I help you with today?
That should be a warning sign if you walk into a doctor's office and they're just yelling at a patient, "You're stupid."
Dr. Hartman, Peter has a huge lump growing on his neck.
Mrs. Griffin, that's called a head. I've been fooled by that one before.
Take a look at it. I think it might be a tumor.
Okay, let's have a look. It appears you have a subcutaneous vestigial twin growing on your neck.
Is he saying that it's a teratoma with just by touching it? I mean, that's very impressive that he was able to diagnose it. So much so that it is not real. A teratoma is basically a type of tumor that has all sorts of different stem cells in it where they start growing different cell lines like hair, teeth, muscle. You cut it open and there's just like almost a twin in there. Like, it's crazy if you could have human remains on this.
Now hold still. I'm just going to give you a little topical anesthetic and we'll have a closer look.
What? Ow, that would not... You'd need injection anesthetic. A little lidocaine.
Hey, everybody.
He did a skin flap, though. That's impressive.
Get up. We're late.
Ooh, he does not look good. He looks like he has anemia, potentially some dehydration there. Oh, my God. Jaundice? Like there's a little yellowing of the eyes?
How did this happen?
It's from smoking.
Oh, not that bad.
Peter, you can't live like this. I'm taking you to Dr. Hartman.
No, I hate the doctor.
Are you sure? There are cheeses in there.
Jesus.
It's like a vet visit. I'm not gonna lie. I have some patients that come in and I'm like, oh, like when's the last time you went to a doctor? They're like, like 3-4 years. Mostly because I hate going to see the doctor. I hate doctors. And I'm like, hey.
Mr. Griffin, I'm going to need to ask you a few questions. Do you think I can jump and touch that pipe up there?
I don't know why. I always used to do that as a kid. Street signs, crosswalk signs, scaffoldings was always, can you touch that? You can touch that? $5 if I can touch that.
Dr. Hartman, we're here for you to help Peter quit smoking.
Mrs. Griffin, I can't do that. It's an addiction.
Oh, you gotta do something.
Well, we absolutely can do something about that. Not only do we have behavioral treatment options for it, but we have pharmaceutical options for it, including nicotine patches, oral medications. All of them are not right for everybody, and you have to do an individual discussion with your doctor to figure out what's right for you. And the first step of quitting is contemplating quitting. I guess even before that is understanding why quitting is important.
But Dr. Hartman, why did he lose consciousness?
Well, keeping in mind the recent behavioral changes you've described, I did a CAT scan on a dog.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny, a CAT scan on a dog. God, we're such nerds.
However, I'm sorry to inform you that Brian has a brain tumor.
Oh, no.
So, Doc, how much Jamba Juice do I have to drink to cure this? I've also heard that, like, crystals exist.
He's been reading a little bit too much of...
Create a YouTube short showing how you're stepping out for Pride. Use hashtag YouTube Pride Challenge.
Feel that? Yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah.
When you hear that rattle,
What does that mean?
it just means the muscle's doesn't have enough blood flow yet, and the nervous system is just still a little tight, so the muscles strain. So if you just stay...
Boop.com.
Do you think the brain tumor might explain why Brian's been acting so odd lately?
Well, I haven't heard of brains being linked to behavior, but I suppose anything is possible. Well, it says here, Brian's tumor is for office use only.
Benign. It says benign.
Tumors can either be described as benign or malignant. Malignant meaning that they're problematic, they can spread, they can actually cause you to die. Benign tumors, usually the only way that they can cause a problem is if they can turn malignant, or if they become big enough in size where they exhibit mass effect, putting pressure on other structures.
Do you think the brain tumor might explain why Brian's been acting so odd lately?
Well, I haven't heard of brains being linked to behavior, but I suppose anything is possible. Well, it says here, Brian's tumor is for office use only.
Benign. It says benign.
Tumors can either be described as benign or malignant. Malignant meaning that they're problematic, they can spread, they can actually cause you to die. Benign tumors, usually the only way that they can cause a problem is if they can turn malignant, or if they become big enough in size where they exhibit mass effect, putting pressure on other structures, causing them to malfunction.
Is my father gonna be okay?
Is that House MD?
He's in a coma, Mrs. Griffin.
Oh, they got Gregory House for this. Wow.
Dr. House, if you're going to save this patient,
Pressure on other structures, causing them to malfunction.
Is my father gonna be okay?
Is that House MD?
He's in a coma, Mrs. Griffin.
Oh, they got Gregory House for this. Wow.
Dr. House, if you're going to save this patient, you'll need this.
This
is staying out of my sight! Wait, is that not even him? Is that someone doing his voice really well?
Wait a second. How are you going to play by the rules if you don't have the rule book?
Yeah. My method unorthodox, Mr. Griffin. I think I can help.
Oh, what are you doing?
My job. Sometimes people fake being in a coma. This man's not. Unless, of course, the first punch knocked him out. He literally is the type of doctor that's like, all right, I think it could be this. Let's poison the patient and see if they recover. And I'm like, that's not really how you practice medicine.
Sir, I think you should know these growths on your forearms. They're giant tumors.
I just realized Popeye was not a healthy character. Why are the forearms huge and the biceps tiny? And then second of all, what's with the pipe? Is he always smoking? Because that's not healthy no matter how much spinach you eat.
And the speech thing and what you're doing with your eye? You had a stroke about 7 years ago.
That would make sense, because if you aren't able to open your eye, maybe, Bell's palsy. God, I lost my mind. Maybe he has Bell's palsy.
That you've managed to be walking around all this time is nothing short of a miracle. I'd say about 2 months.
I'd say he should stop smoking. He should go to the gym and meet with a physical therapist and figure out why he's lifting solely with his forearms and not his upper body.
You should get a vasectomy.
First of all, I don't know what that is. And second of all, no freaking way. Peter, it's the male equivalent of a woman getting her tubes tied, except it's actually a lot quicker and safer. Let these guys explain.
It is, and it's reversible, but that's not really a good way to think about it. While it can be reversed in some cases, you should think of it as a permanent change. Excuse me, you still should be wearing a condom because of STI protections. Why do they say goodbye to manhood? Like, it prevents unwanted pregnancies. What does manhood have to do with it? All the incredible information you need to know about underwear right here. I said underwear. Yeah, my underwear, your underwear, we're talking about it. Click here. As always, stay happy and healthy.
The copay is a function of your type of commercial insurance, factoring in your yearly spend, subtracting your deductible.
One of the most popular animated shows ever created. Yep, that's right. We are talking about Family Guy. My name is Kasich, and today here at Channel Frederator, we are going to be listing 107 Family Guy facts that you should know. Strap on, everybody. It's going to be one bumpy road.
No, 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 no!
Number 1. Family Guy is one of the few shows to ever be revived after cancellation. In fact, it was canceled twice. At the end of the second season in the year 2000, Fox announced that it had been canceled. They quickly changed their minds in July of the same year and ordered a third season. Then, in 2002, Fox announced again that it had been canceled. The popularity of reruns on Adult Swim and DVD sales had them bring it back. They ordered more episodes in May of 2000. Gilligan Griffin, number 3.
I'm just playing the Snow 3's challenge because I played like 100 times. I couldn't get it done, and I need Joel because he's my favorite player. So.
Cost $2 million to make each episode of Family Guy. Number 4. Seth Green, the voice of a famous scene in the film featuring that character. Number 5. The show is banned in Indonesia, Taiwan, Iran, Vietnam, Egypt, South Korea, South Africa, and Malaysia. I wonder who's going to be next. Number 6. Peter and Brian are derived from the two lead characters of a short that Seth MacFarlane developed for Cartoon Network in 1997. The short was titled Larry and Steve and featured a man and a dog. Number 7. In 2009, Family Guy became the first animated show since the Flintstones to be nominated for an Emmy in the category of Outstanding Comedy Series.
All right, high five!
Number 8. Seth MacFarlane is a huge fan of the series All in the Family and paid homage to it through the opening of Family Guy.
Those good old-fashioned values.
I wish we used to rely.
Number 9, Family Guy premiered on January 31st, 1999, following the Super Bowl. Another one of Seth MacFarlane's shows, American Dad, also premiered following a Super Bowl in 2005. Number 10, Bonnie Swanson was pregnant for 116 episodes.
Okay, first of all, Bonnie, you've been pregnant for like 6 years, all right? Either have the...
What's good, everyone? I'm just playing the No Threes challenge because I cannot get it done, and I'm trying to get him beat, so...
Maybe you don't.
She finally gave birth in Ocean's 3.5.
Push! Push! Get out of there! Get the hell out of my wife, you little bastard!
Number 11, creator Seth MacFarlane was scheduled to be on American Airlines Flight 11 on September 11th. He had a ticket but ran late due to a hangover, an incorrect departure time, missing boarding, and the flight by a mere 10 minutes. That is absolutely insane. Number 12, Seth MacFarlane originally wanted every episode of the show to somehow center around death. Number 13, MacFarlane had also planned for each episode of Family Guy to have an ominous title borrowed from an old 1940s radio suspense drama that had no relation or relevance to the show. Number 14, Bender from Futurama and Coach John McGurk from Home Movies all made cameo appearances in the episode It's a Trap. I bet that makes you want to go watch it again, huh? You're welcome. Number 15, in 2009, High Times named Brian Griffin as their stoner of the year. Number 16, the main cast of Family Guy.
I don't care if he can't shoot, I'm just not going to take the risk, because he made a 3 in my face before.
$25,000 an episode. Number 17.
Time for a classic forward venture. Delicious do-good chicken. Fight food waste and combat climate change from your kitchen.
The Parents Television Council has named Family Guy the worst TV show of the week over 40 times. Number 18. According to his license in the episode Foxy Lady, Quagmire was born in 1948. Giggity, giggity, giggity. That'll make him 67 this year. Quagmire, you look great for your age.
What's your secret? Carrots. Sometimes I grind them up into juice or just eat them raw or insert them anally.
Number 19, the massive chicken that constantly tussles with Peter is named Ernie. Number 20, Peter has changed Meg's full name from Megan to Megatron on her birth certificate. Number 21, in almost every episode, one character says, "What the hell?" to another.
Peter, what the hell's the matter with you?
Number 22, the creators have license in picking when other characters can understand what Stewie is saying. Number 23, William H. Macy auditioned for the voice of Brian. Number 24, was imagined as an anachronistic 50s guy. His voice is based on radio announcers of that time.
And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ding, dang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ding, dang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Number 25, Neil Goldman is named after one of the writers of the show. Number 26, Peter was based on a security guard at Seth MacFarlane's college, Rhode Island School of Design. Number 27, it takes a full year to complete an episode of Family Guy. For those of you who are confused in the comments, multiple episodes are worked on simultaneously. Hope that clears it up, guys. Number 28, there are 2 versions of almost every episode. The versions aired on TV and the untouched versions found on the show's DVDs. Number 29, Seth MacFarlane was only 24 when Family Guy first aired. This made him the youngest executive producer in all of network television. You go, Seth! Number 30, Peter's boss, Angela, is actually Carrie Fisher. Number 31, Adam West, who appears in Family Guy as the mayor of Quahog, loves the show, and he definitely gets the love returned in full. MacFarlane has said that Adam is the single most demanded character in Quahog. Number 32, the Family Guy franchise is worth $2 billion. Money, 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 money!
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Number 33, Seth MacFarlane has been accused of stealing Stewie from cartoonist Chris Ware. Chris has a series titled Jimmy Corrigan, the smartest kid on Earth. The main character, Jimmy Corrigan, bears a striking resemblance to Stewie in both physical appearance and certain personality traits. Number 34, Patrick Warburton is the voice of Joe Swanson.
Right on! Let's do it!
Number 35, Meg has had 3 different voice actresses, and in contrast to Meg's unpopularity, the ladies who have played her are all very lovely. In the pilot of the show,
Meg was voiced by Seth MacFarlane's sister, Rachel MacFarlane. She was then voiced by Lacey Chabert, who you may recognize from Mean Girls for a few episodes before Mila Kunis took over.
That is so fetch.
Number 36. Family Guy has found beef with Park and The Simpsons. South Park released a two-part episode titled Cartoon Wars that mocked Family Guy and even coined a term, manatee chew, in relation to Family Guy's gags. The Simpsons had a Peter Griffin cameo where the character was seen on a wanted poster with a charge of plagiarismo. Family Guy fired back with a scene that showed Quagmire hooking up with Marge Simpson before being discovered by Homer Simpson and then being forced to kill the whole family. At one point, Fox finally stepped in to tell The Simpsons and Family Guy to stop ribbing one another. Eventually, the two shows made up and even had an official crossover episode. Number 37. At one point, Seth MacFarlane pitched the concept of Family Guy as a series of shorts for Mad TV. Number 38, Pawtucket Patriot Ale is Peter's preferred drink. Number 39, there are numerous references to the Jetsons and the Flintstones on the show. Number 40, Brian has a tattoo of the famous comic strip character Ziggy. Number 41, a bumper sticker on Brian's car shows that he supported Dennis Kucinich in a presidential race. Number 42, before Family Guy was a thing, creator Seth MacFarlane worked at Hanna-Barbera. Number 43, in 2007, the creators of Family Guy were sued 3 times. Sounds like it was a pretty busy year for their legal team. Number 44, Lois was originally blonde. It's actually the reason that Chris is the only blonde Griffin. He was supposed to have the same hair color as his mom to balance out Meg having Peter's hair color. Number 45, Seth MacFarlane's favorite Family Guy moment is in the episode The Boom, when Lois brings up how much food they've wasted and he cuts to Peter. Number 46, Seth MacFarlane's favorite Family Guy episode is Road to the Multiverse. Number 47, Seth MacFarlane's least favorite episode is Forefather. Number 48, if you pay attention, you'll notice that Quagmire is left-handed. Number 49, Fox's pilot episode of Family Guy, Death Has a Shadow, pulled in 22.1 million
Smart, baby. Smart.
Number 50, Family Guy is
always good at the shooter. Screw that.
Where Seth MacFarlane went to school. Number 51.
I declare this land Quahog.
Quahog was chosen as the name of the town in which Family Guy takes place because it was a generic but locally inflicted word. The show producer, Danny Smith, wanted to avoid any conflicts or controversy. Quahog is another term for hard clay, commonly found in Rhode Island. Number 52. Seth MacFarlane has confirmed, in a Playboy magazine no less, that Stewie is gay.
I know the guy that owns this place.
What? Number 53. Stewie's voice is based on movie star Rex Harrison.
Speaking for myself, I am a theater actor primarily.
Number 54. In the episode Love Thy Trophy, Stewie spells out red rum with building blocks, which is a nod to the classic horror film The Shining.
Here's Johnny.
It's murder backwards. Number 55. In the episode Road to Germany, there is a clever reference to the pop song 99 Red Balloons. A Nazi scientist is telling Stewie about their 100 new filons when one of them pops.
Oh, damn.
Number 56.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
For the show's 100th episode special,
Look how close that
interviewed
was.
people
Hold
who
up.
hated the show. They had no idea they were complaining to the creator himself. Oh, Seth. Number 57. Seth MacFarlane killed off Brian to impart this message to his viewers. Never take those you love for granted, for they can be gone in a flash. Number 58. The episode Extra Large Medium
hella
caused a
close.
large amount of controversy due to his portrayal of Down syndrome. Number 59. In the episode Screwed the Pooch, Peter declares that if he were half the father that Brian was, he would know more about his kids, including who Meg's real father was. Brian answers Stan Thompson. Of course, Meg misses this whole conversation. Number 60. Seth MacFarlane has said that the reason Meg is so mistreated treated is because of a bunch of male writers not knowing how to write for a teenage girl. Number 61. According to his birth records, Peter Griffin was born as Justin Peter Griffin. He discovers this when trying to open a checking account. Number 62. Lois is very unhappy when Peter shakes Stewie in The Giggity Wife. This makes sense when you consider the fact that Peter has shaken one of their other children to death. Number 63. Every fan of Family Guy knows about the fights between Peter and Ernie the Giant Chicken, but not every fan knows why they're fighting in the first place. Are you ready for this, guys? Ernie gave Peter an expired coupon. The nerve. Number 64. There was a great outcry against the show when it depicted a John F. Kennedy Pez dispenser getting its head shot off. A gag mocking the president's real-life assassination. Number 65. Peter's middle name is Leuvenbrout. This is revealed when he meets his real father, Mickey, in Ireland. Makes sense. The Irish love their beer. Number 66. In the pilot episode of Family Guy, the viewer learns that Peter had his first fart at the age of 30. Number 67. In the episode If I'm Dying, I'm Lying, Peter wishes to bring back a show called Gumble to Gumble. One can imagine that this is a dig from Seth MacFarlane to Fox because Gumble to Gumble is the first show he pitched to the network. Number 68. In the episode North by North Quahog, if you pay attention to the Passion of the Christ 2 preview, Jesus has a license plate with the letters WWID on it. It's a play on the popular phrase, what would Jesus do? The letters stand for, what would I do? Number 69. In the episode Model Misbehavior, the Griffins make the newspaper when they win a boat race. In the bottom corner of the paper, you can read, DVD's pause for headline joke, millions disappointed. Number 70. When Mayor Adam West says, I'm the only Mayor West that's in trouble, in the episode, you may now kiss the, guy who receives, it's a reference to former Mayor Jim West from Spokane. He was a strong opponent of gay marriage whose career ended over a gay sex scandal. Number 71. In the episode, The Story on Page 1, you can read, if you can read this, Family Guy is on the air. In the corner of the TV guide that's briefly shown. Number 72. In the episode, Meet the Quagmires, Peter and Brian disrupt history, and Roger from American Dad makes an appearance.
Who ate all the pecan sandy?
Number 73. Seth Green was the only person auditioning for the role of Chris who didn't use a surfer dude voice.
All I hear some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
Number 74. Mayor Adam West mentions at one point that he has tussled with super beings before, which is a nod to his...
This pride we're all gonna come through.
For the next generation.
And you can too.
Playing Stepper out is fine. I believe we can do this. I feel like we were gonna do this.
South Park, one of the most popular cartoons. So today here at Channel Frederator, we're going to be listing 107 South Park facts that everybody should know.
Eric, did you just take a crap on my desk?
What's up? What's up? Crapped on your desk, Doug. What's up with that?
Number 1, the pilot episode of South Park, Cartman Gets His Anal Probe, was animated almost entirely using paper cutouts and stop motion. The series had not yet been picked up, so Trey Parker and Matt Stone did not have the budget to animate it digitally. It is the only episode in the series to not be animated using computers. Number 2, during development, the creators of South Park were brainstorming how to get away with creating a modern-day Archie, complete with misogynistic views and racism. So what did they do? They made him 8 years old and named him Cartman.
Great, you guys. I'm getting home.
Number 3, it currently takes the team 6 days to complete an episode. Employees generally work 100 to 120 hours during that time. Number 4, South Park has only missed the deadline for an episode once, due to a blackout. Number 5, in the episode Kenny Dies, Kenny's cycle of being killed off every episode finally ends, and he doesn't appear again until the final episode of the following season. Number 6, originally, Kyle was the character up for the hatchet. He felt too similar to Stan, and they wanted Butters to join the main cast as his replacement. Number 7, Central originally refused to air the episode. It hits the fan because of the amount of times the word shit was used. The creators came up with the idea to use the word shit so much in the episode that it becomes meaningless. Surprisingly, executives agreed that the use of the word had become justified and allowed the episode to run.
And somehow loses his punch after multiple viewings.
Number 8. Butter's first name is Leopold. Creators were originally going to name him Poof Poof, but decided otherwise. Number 9. When the episode Trapped in the Closet aired, the Church of
Why would I shoot
Scientology
that? I should've just stolen
descended
it.
and paid for an investigation of Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They tried to find incriminating facts on them, but, thanks Elron, they failed. Number 10. In January 1999, EA had to massively recall Tiger Woods' PGA Tour 99 after a worker snuck one of the original South Park shorts, Jesus vs. Santa, onto game discs. Number 11. The crew of The Simpsons enjoyed South Park's anti-Family Guy episode so much, they sent them flowers. Number 12. The South Park song, Chocolate Salty Balls, managed to reach number 1 on the UK singles chart. Number 13. George Clooney repeatedly asked to guest star on South Park. Eventually, the creators offered a part that would have him barking for Stan's gay dog, Sparky. He accepted. Good on you, George Clooney. Good on you. Number 14. Jay Leno provided meows for Cartman's cat. Number 15. Every episode to date has either featured or mentioned a celebrity. Number 16. Matt Stone and Trey Parker obtained a copy of the script for The Day After Tomorrow prior to its release. They planned on making a puppet film that would follow the script word for word to be released the same day as the film, but were dissuaded by their lawyer. Number 17. Kyle's hair is based off creator Matt Stone's self-proclaimed Jufro. Number 18. Co-creator Matt Stone is the voice of Kenny and muffles his voice by speaking into his hand or sleeve. Number 19. All of Kenny's lines are scripted, even if they're almost impossible to understand. Number 20. Besides being a co-creator, Trey Parker is also the voice of Cartman, who is also his favorite character. Number 21. The majority of Cartman's lines are ad-libbed by Trey Parker.
I thought your family was rich.
Number 22. The criticism that South Park was nothing but bad animation and fart jokes led to the creation of Terrence and Phillip. Number 23. Mr. and Miss Garrison have first names. Mr. Garrison's first name is Herbert, and Miss Garrison's first name is Janet. Number 24. In the theme song of the first season, Kenny's muffled part is actually girls with big vaginas. I like girls with big fat titties. It was never censored because it was already difficult to make out. Number 20. Muffled part is actually I like girls with big vaginas. I like girls with big fat titties. It was never censored because it was already difficult to make out. Number 25. Every Halloween special, one character dressed up as Chewbacca. Number 26. The band Primus performed South Park's theme song. I'm going down South Park, gonna have myself a time. Number 27. South Park holds the Guinness World Record for most swearing in an animated series. Number 28. Mr. Hanky's The Christmas Poo was created based on Trey Parker's childhood habit of forgetting to flush the toilet. Trey's father used to tell him that if he didn't flush, Mr. Hanky would come out and eat him. Number 29. Cartman's mother is named after an ex-girlfriend of Trey Parker's. He actually caught her cheating on him. Number 30. Chef is based off a real dining hall employee at the University of Colorado. The two creators met him while studying there. Number 31. All the names in Stan's family come from Trey Parker's family, while Kyle's families are from Matt Stone's. Number 32. After the episode Le Petit Tourette aired, the Tourette Syndrome Association released a statement praising the show for being well-researched and for serving as a clever device to get accurate information to the public. Number 33. Kenny's character is based off a real-life childhood friend of Trey Parker's who was also named Kenny. Kenny was the poorest kid in town and always wore a large parka that made him hard to hear. He would frequently skip school, which caused other students to joke around that he died. Number 34. South Park's lawyers wouldn't allow Trey Parker to call Tom Cruise, so he put him in the closet instead. I'm never coming out. Number 35. He's based off of Trey Parker's old school counselor, Mr. Lackey. Okay. Number 36. After Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift at the 2009 MTV Music Awards, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. Comedy Central played the South Park episode Fish Sticks on repeat for 2 hours. Number 37. A character named Alex who only appeared in one South Park episode called Red Man's Greed was voiced by Alex Glick. Alex earned the role by being the highest bidder at a charity auction to benefit AIDS research. Number 38. The Pokemon parody episode that appears in South Park, Chimpokemon, is Japanese for penis monster.
It's time to break up with your basic cleanser. Get with Neutrogena Hydro Cleansing Gel.
Chips Ahoy frozen beverages are back at 20% off when you order and pay on the Wawa app.
And if you didn't know, Pokemon is Japanese for pocket monsters. Yeah, we see what you did there, guys. Number 39. The chairman of Scientology's niece first learned about the story of Xenu through South Park. She left Scientology shortly after. Number 40. In the credits of Trapped in the Closet, all the names in the credits read as John Smith and Jane Smith because of Tom Cruise and the Church of Scientology's reputation for frequently suing people. Number 41. The movie South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut was originally issued an NC-17 rating. Number 42. Casa Bonita, the Mexican restaurant that appears in South Park, is a real restaurant in Denver. Number 43. Frito-Lay sold 1.5 million bags of Cheesy Poofs at Walmart in collaboration with Comedy Central in 2011. Number 44. When Kenny dies and Stan or Kyle would yell out, "Oh my God, they killed Kenny! You bastard!" The word "they" was actually alluding to Stone and Parker. Number 45. Prior to season 8, Jeff was never shown from any other perspective than a frontal view, even when exiting a scene. This is because for 7 years, creators never drew a side view for him. Number 46. Chef was written out of the show after Isaiah Hayes, the voice of Chef, requested to exit his contract prematurely. He was very unhappy with how the show
Guys, I
portrays
think we
religion
might
and
do it.
Scientology.
I
Number
think we're about to get
47,
150
Butters is
tokens.
based off of Eric Stowe, South Park's animation director.
Like, we're gonna put you in the show, Butters.
Yeah, he's like,
well, you better not. I'll get awful mad. He's here. He's here.
I made that? No.
Jerry Seinfeld was a fan of the agent contacted the creators about a potential guest spot. He was offered the role of a background turkey in Starvin' Marvin. He refused the offer. Number 49. Professor Chaos, Butter's supervillain alter ego, is based on Marvel's Doctor Doom. Number 50. In Cartman's Mom is Still a Dirty Slut, it's his mother is a hermaphrodite. However, in 2001, this is shown to be a lie made up to protect the Denver Broncos.
Of course.
The Broncos have never thanked us for our
Yes, we might do it.
Number 51.
We might do it.
In the show, it's easy to distinguish Canadians from Americans because Canadians have floppy heads with separable tops and bottoms paired with beady eyes. Number 52. Chef's full name is Jerome McElroy. Number 53. Lemmy Wink's
Yes, we did it.
Slave's body
We
in
finally
the
did
Camp
it.
of Tolerance is meant to be a parody of the
Finally,
Hobbit.
bro.
It turned out a lot of people
Holy
didn't catch that.
moly. And we get the board to end it. Never mind.
Number 53. 4 different
We did it.
versions of the song
Let's go.
are sung throughout the
We
series by
finally
Cartman,
did it.
Chef,
Holy
Alanis
moly.
Morissette, and Marilyn.
No. Finally, bro. Holy moly.
Prior to the airing,
You guys don't know how long that took. Like, literally. Oh, that's such a relief. It's such a relief, dude. We get so much stuff, so we get a mystery pack, DeJounte, and 150 tokens. Yes, bro.
rounds and the Coast Guard recovers his dead body. Number 59. Doug Herzog, a TV executive, credits South Park for having put Comedy Central on the map. Number 60. Sri Lanka banned South Park after the episode 200 depicted Buddha snorting cocaine with Jesus. Number 61. Kyle's birthday is May 26th, while Stan's birthday is October 26th. They share birthdays with the creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker. Number 62. Dr. Sophie Rushman of the University of Strasbourg discovered a mutated gene in fruit flies that caused them to die within 2 days after bacterial infection. She named it Kep1 after Kenny McCormick. Number 63. The other inspirations for Cartman.
Oh my.
Based
Took
off a
forever.
high school classmate of Trey's. The two still remain. Number 64. Cartman's middle name is Theodore. What a dork. Number 65. Scott Titterman Must Die was written by Matt and Trey to reveal that Eric Cartman is the most evil kid in the world. Number 66. Cartman has only been arrested 6 times, though he has committed murder, rape, arson, prostitution, forced cannibalism, attempted genocide, manslaughter, animal abuse, hate crimes, grave robbery, war crimes, child abuse, vandalism, theft, piracy, embezzlement, shoplifting, terrorism, drug possession, smuggling, armed robbery, and more. He's a nice guy. Number 67. The KFC turned weed dispensary in Medical Fried Chicken is based on an actual weed dispensary in Los Angeles. After Kentucky Fried Chicken went out of business, the store was bought and turned into Time for Cure. Number 68. When he has writer's block, Trey Parker plays with Legos. Number 69. 2007, South Park playing is from the song The Doinkle. The song was originally used in Trey Parker's film Cannibal the Musical.
Chicken fries are back on the 2 for $5 Mix and Match at Burger King. Want them as a side?
Number 72. In 1992, South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone collaborated on an animated short called The Spirit of Christmas, Jesus vs. Frosty. It was made entirely with construction paper and glue, and was one of the very first viral videos ever created.
I have an idea. I have an idea and I get like a lot into. I think we might do this. No, we're not gonna do that. It's kind of stupid. We're gonna buy all of these with gold badges and quick sell them, and if they go for a lot, we'll just put them up.
Video it gave the two a shot at their very own show, which would end up being our beloved South Park. Number 74. Nancy Cartwright was invited to audition for the pilot of South Park. She walked out of the audition in disgust. Number 75. When Mr. Garrison is told by the school counselor that Mr. Hat is a manifestation of his gay side, Mr. Hat is replaced by Mr. Twig, a hand puppet with a pink triangular patch on his shirt. The same patch was used in Nazi concentration camps to identify homosexuals. Number 76. Mary Kay Bergman voiced most of the female characters in South Park until her death in 1999. Afterwards, the roles were taken by Liza Schneider. Number 77. The first averaged about $250,000 per episode. This may sound expensive to you, but this was much less than the standard of $600,000 at the time. Number 78. When the show first began, the most expensive ad spot cost $7,500. Within months of its debut, they could demand over $30,000. Number 79. An episode that referenced Terry Schiavo aired only hours before her death. Number 80. The episode About Last Night aired...
Terry Schiavo's a real person? Schiavo is kind of alive. Oh my god. Smells like 126.
Less than a day after Obama's victory speech, and used actual excerpts from it. And they're so quick. Number 81. South Park was originally animated in Power Animator, but switched over to Maya at the start of season 5. Number 82. These three all offered to do voices for the show, but were rejected. Number 83. Co-creator Trey Parker is mainly credited for writing and directing, while co-creator Matt Stone is mainly credited for production coordination and voice acting. Number 84. Mr. Hat is based off a children's book character named Hi-Hat. Hi-Hat is a puppet that teaches children the letters of the alphabet. Number 85. The music played during the closing credits is the original Primus opening song, Slow Down. Number 86. The main boys, and Kyle and Kenny, never showed their hair in early seasons. Over the years, however, their hair has been revealed. Number 87. One of Cartman's less common catchphrases is He says it in a British accent and is a reference to the Pink Floyd song Pigs, 3 different ones. Number 88. In the episode Pink Eye, most of the German heard from Hitler in That Guy Hitler is nonsense. His second line, however, translates roughly to I love you.
Making sure the rain doesn't delay your arrival.
South Park, one of the most popular cartoons ever created. So today here at Channel Frederator, we're going to be listing 107 South Park facts that everybody should...
You asked me to watch South Park Medical Scene. I said get this comment to 10,000 likes, and you did it, so let's watch it.
No shot. No shot. Eric, you have to be a big boy.
Big boys get a toy from the toy chest.
See, the doctor's getting it wrong. You have to give the toy first, earn the trust, then have the shot be injected.
Yes.
Don't let them visualize the shot. It's scary to look at that. Keep it on the side, keep it out of their vision, have them look elsewhere. This is like a scene out of a horror movie.
Let's go. Get the car.
Why is he still nude? And no, you shouldn't leave the office just because the child doesn't want the vaccination. Vaccinations are an incredibly important part of growing up and growing up healthy and safe. So yes, please get your children vaccinated and don't let them walk around nude in the medical office like that. That's just strange.
What have we got?
Not sure. Looks like a possible code 5-6.
Kitty. Get him, Kitty.
I'm not sure if he has pink eye or is that like a subconjunctival hemorrhage, which is actually really benign in most cases. The way that the paramedics brought him in there, pretty legit, minus the fact that they say it's code 5-6. That is not medical jargon. I'm sorry, South Park.
Give me 50 cc's of ketamine stat. And get something for the kid, too.
Oh, that was actually really funny. Ketamine is a tranquilizer. It's technically... it started as an animal tranquilizer, and now we've actually found some medical uses for it in humans. I actually have a whole video on this talking about how ketamine infusions are being used for treatment-resistant depression. Link down below. His EKG is showing that he's like a failing stock market stock. What is happening? And his EKG next to his bedside, I don't even know what that is. That's not a medical rhythm.
I'm afraid he's running out of time.
Why? What's wrong with him?
It's his time. It's running out.
Well, what does he need?
He needs to have more time.
Oh my god, this reminds me of the movie Out of Time with Justin Timberlake. That was such a good movie. Where like time is money. Literally time was money. Because time is money. But money is not time. And then if you have enough time, you run out of money. I'm lost.
Folks again? Sweetie, what is... A ginger! Oh my god, Eric! Help me! Help me!
Is this a medical condition?
Well, all his vital signs are still normal. From his outward appearance, I would say he has the standard skin pigment deficiency.
You mean...
Yes, I'm afraid that your son is suffering from gingivitis.
And how did I become a ginger now?
To play on gingivitis, which is inflammation of the gums. But there's actually been a lot of misconceptions about folks who have red hair. Specifically in the medical community, there was a thought where they tested individuals with red hair and they found they required more anesthesia than other patients. However, once we've expanded the research to have more patients, we found that to be completely untrue. So there's a lot of myths about folks with red hair, of them being emotional, needing more medication for anesthesia. None of this is proven. What's the saying, Sam, when something is like legend has it? It's an urban legend.
You need to understand there is no cure. Your son will be ginger his whole life.
For individuals who do have very light
Alright,
skin,
last
that
pack.
would be like
Finally, bro. That took me, what, 5 minutes?
you actually at our
Holy moly. Alright.
skin cancers and sunburns. So please, shade is your friend. SPF is your next
Let's see how much
best
gold
friend.
badges we have. Probably over 100. I don't know.
Very important that you keep Eric out of the sun.
Oh,
Yeah, 40. Oh, we don't have that much, actually.
Confirmed
We actually
by
don't have that
diagnosis,
much.
so be careful with the sun. The fact that he went to the
Alright, let's
university.
start. Let's see if these are expensive.
I don't know what to do,
Yeah, they're
Sharon.
not
They want to have him go into surgery. It's so dangerous.
Sheila, have you tried holistic natural medicine? They work wonders. I read all about it in People.
Really? In people?
There's a brand new shop in town that sells holistic medicines and all natural foods. It's run by this fascinating misinformation.
That reminds me of Goop. I don't know why I'm getting Gwyneth Paltrow vibes from this. Although I have one major correction here. Holistic does not mean fruitful. Holistic does not mean naturopathic. Holistic means whole person. In fact, when I treat my patients, I treat them with holistic care. I give them medical care. Sometimes it's a natural lifestyle-based approach. Sometimes it's a medication-based approach. Sometimes it's surgical. If a person comes in with a heart attack, I don't just say, oh, that's the heart attack patient. No, we think about what's going on in their lives. How can they eat better? What can they do to start exercising once it's safe to do so? What medication should they be on? Can they afford medication? What's going on in their personal life? Like, if you think about all these variables, you're going to have a better chance of getting that person healthier. Wow, I just went on a rant about South Park.
You see, the reasons our bodies fail is because of toxins. Toxins? All the horrible food we eat, the sodas and meats are filled with toxins. And the only way for us to get better is to flush those toxins out of our system.
And I wonder how we get rid of toxins. We have body parts that actually do it for us. Surprise, surprise. The lungs do it, the kidneys do it, the liver does it. It gets out those toxins. You know what's funny about the trigger word toxins? You know you can scare people into buying something that they don't need. You don't even know what a toxin is when you say it. Like water is an essential component of my being. But if I have too much of it, my body's electrolytes so much so that I can kill myself essentially by drinking too much water. The toxicity of a ghosts. Don't let people scare you when they throw around words like that.
We would like to give your son herbs that focus on the kidney. I have these excellent herbs from local Native Americans.
Ooh, Native Americans. Now they know how to heal the body spiritually.
How did it go from holistic care to spiritual care? Herbal second.
Hi, doctor.
What can I do for you?
Well, it's my friend, Kyle. I think he's really, really sick.
He is really, really sick, Stanley. Your little friend Kyle needs a kidney transplant. Or it is very possible that he will die.
Why does Kyle need a kidney transplant? That's an aggressive procedure. Like, he needs to have something tremendously wrong with both of his kidneys to need and warrant a kidney transplant. I need to know the indication. I'm taking this too serious.
There's only one person in South Park with the same blood type as Kyle.
Kyle's in trouble, Carmen. I can see him getting worse, right?
There's only one person in South Park with the same blood type as Kyle.
Kyle's in trouble, Carmen. I can see him getting worse right before my eyes. There might be a way that you can save his life. What Kyle really needs is a new kidney. Donate one of your kidneys to Kyle. You only need one, fat boy. One of your friends is gonna die. Don't you see how serious this is?
For the record, humans have 2 kidneys and only need 1 kidney to live. In fact, there are some individuals who actually have only 1 kidney and do great. But if something happens to their kidney, like it could happen to anybody else to both of their kidneys, they don't have a backup. So it becomes more dangerous.
I'm gonna switch to everything because I don't really need anything.
Aspirin, it just hit me what that is. I don't know why I found that so funny.
Oh, hi, Stanley. Look, I buying you some more all-natural toothpaste.
You mean the stuff that tastes like and doesn't fight cavities?
That's right.
Look, I know that you all think the herb and its natural healing powers can cure Kyle, but the doctor at the hospital told me it can't.
Well, of course the doctor told you because he wants to make money.
Bro.
This is about nature.
And it's free. Yet she's standing in front of a cash register asking for a deposit. For $233.
Alright, we got past it.
How many pull-up pajamas?
Okay.
Good chain sold.
I think this goes without being said. Don't get a wood saw and operate on your friend who needs a kidney transplant at home. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I'm just putting it out there to the heat. Who just wakes up from a nap missing a kidney?
Give me back my kidney! Dude, please, Kyle needs it. It's mine, not yours. Mine. Give it back right now and it's gonna be hell to pay. Right here.
That actually looks like a good kidney. Wow. Well done, South Park.
Why, hello there.
See that? That's mine. There, took my kidney and I need to put it back in. Please.
Oh, I see. Are you sure that now that it's already out, you don't want to just let your friend Kyle have it?
No, because it doesn't belong to Kyle. It belongs to me. It's mine.
Well, all right then. We'll get you prepped for surgery. If you'll just sign this release.
Thank you.
How are you feeling, Bobby?
Better? Well, you look a lot better.
Yeah, looks like Western medicine really did the trick.
Kyle's all better, Carmen, thanks to you. It was all a trick. Your mama did the kidney blocker and then we put ketchup in your bed so you think we took your kidney.
Yes, but it was all just a trick to get you to come in and sign this release.
What's worse, Nurse Jackie, in the episode that I watched, if she forged his organ donor certificate on the back of the slate, that's great. Or them tricking Cartman.
I'm gonna do more of the open culture, then I'm just gonna get off for the day.
What is happening with the ethics on these shows? I also watch Simpsons and review the medical scenes of that bad boy. Check it out and enjoy them.
You had the crazy idea that you could have your cake and...
Kate here from Channel Frederator, and remember the South Park 20th season finale. Kate here from Channel Frederator, and in honor of the new season of Family Guy.
Spirits be going. And evil spirits going. Yes, they're flowing.
You wanna be one of them? Yeah. Thank you very much.
place is always so crowded. Gotta find someone who works here. Can I help you, sir?
If I could so bad, that would be sad.
Oh, excuse me, sir. My buddy here is looking for a computer. To elect you president.
What are you doing? You gonna get a new phone while we're here?
Maybe, but I gotta see which one I want to take in and out of my pocket every 30 seconds for the next 6 years. What do you think, Peter? I punched the iPhone headphone.
You know what? I think I'm
You
gonna go with
wanna
this
be
one.
one
Guy
of
said it's the
them.
newest version. Just came
Yeah.
out this week.
Yeah, good call, Quagmire. You're gonna be like the first guy in the neighborhood doing tea.
See ya, suckers. I'll be there an hour after you with throw up all over my legs.
Missed a little surge for 3.5, but that's fine. It's all good.
All right, but let's make sure we don't cover up this. All right, it's what puts candy in the bag.
Oh, look, Chris, here's your costume from the year you won as a contest.
What the hell are you supposed to be?
Oh, Stewie, look! It's your very first teddy bear.
Oscar?
Wow, I remember that bear. That's the one Grandma and Grandpa brought Stewie when he was still in the hospital. Oh, and here's the card they sent me. 3 kids on $40,000. Have fun with your
Wow.
life. I guess he got tucked away up here. You want him back, sweetie?
What, this old thing? No, thank you. I've grown. I've changed.
You sure you don't want him?
I said no, okay? Don't you have a wedding dress to try halfway on and then cry about?
Hello? Oh, hey, Quagmire. What's up?
Hey, Peter, I need some help with my computer. I can't find my photos.
Did you look under photos?
What is that?
It's a folder called photos.
Yeah, I don't have that. I just have 40 folders all called new folder.
Okay, you know what? Click on your hard drive.
Okay, now the arrow on the screen, that's me, right?
Yeah, that's you. Okay, now just...
Whoa, there's a calculator on this thing?
Listen, Quagmire, what are you trying to do?
I just want to put pictures of my cat on everyone's internet computer. Like, how do I do that? Okay, wait, there's an agreement that just popped up. Hang on, let me read the whole thing.
Got a lot of
Just hit
tunes.
accept. Well, that seems a little foolhardy, doesn't it, Peter?
Look, do we have to do this now? I'm watching something.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just nervous. Else is going to get pictures of their cat on the internet first, and then I'll always be known as the second guy to get pictures of his cat on the internet.
Quagmire, I don't know how to tell you this, but there's already cats on the internet.
Wait, it's giving me that pinwheel thing. It's frozen. Oh my god, it crashed. The whole thing just crashed.
Why would I buy that? I'm such an idiot.
Figure it out. No, Peter, the whole thing's fried. I can't even... damn it, what the hell?
Hey, you clicked accept.
Actually. Thinking about it?
Hey, what's going on? Doing some reading there?
Yes, well, you know, I turned to
8.2?
matters of the heart.
It's not bad.
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Anonymous.
Wait, matters of... What are you talking about?
Well, Lois found my old teddy bear, Oscar, in the attic, and I'm just not sure how to handle it. What with Rupert and all.
Who cares? Just play with them both.
I can't do that. Oh, it'd be so awkward. Oscar was my... Well, he was my first, you know, and that's always exciting, but I've been with Rupert for so long now. Most of our finances are intertwined. We built a life together. On the other hand, Oscar's the only one who can really make me laugh. I hate to say it, but I'm mostly with Rupert because of his insurance.
Stewie, I think you're overthinking this.
No, you're right, Brian. I'm with Rupert now. I just need to forget Oscar, no matter how intense our relationship was. That's amazing. It's like you took all the colors that exist and said, new one.
Yo,
Can I help you?
that snipe?
You know how to fix pieces of
I have no clue what this card is.
Ah.
Yo.
Okay, I see what your problem is.
I tried to buy a sweater online, and I think I got a virus.
No, the porn's not the
Yo.
problem. Your browser history shows that you've been going to...
Yo. W. I have to evolve him if I want that NC, but...
Personally, I recommend college Latinas. I mean, I want to see Latinas, but I also want them to speak English. Yes, exactly.
Wow, so you're into that kind of stuff too?
Score 40 points, that's fine. I could do that in one game.
Would you have dinner with me?
I didn't do this Push 5 challenge yet, too, so...
Excuse me. I'm here yesterday, but when
Ah,
I got
shit, it's
home,
30
I
points.
the apple already had a bite taken out of it.
I'll do that later. It's 40 points, right? It's 50.
So yeah,
I know one
was
that's
the first
40.
woman to ride her
I think
bike
it's
cross
Switch 3.
country with no seat.
Gosh, that's
Pretty
sweet,
sure.
Sonia. And where'd you go to
Like
college?
50.
I'm in Syracuse, but I don't know, my face was buried in a pillow all 4 years.
Wow, sounds like you took a full class load.
Oh, Glenn, I'm
Whatever, I'll do
so glad
50.
you asked me out. Whenever I talk about stuff like this, most people look at me like I'm some kind of disgusting perv.
Me too, but who cares? You should never be afraid to be different.
Morning.
Scotty was a big W. About 20k profit.
We kind of had a crazy night.
Yeah, did we? I don't really remember, but I do feel like I might be down a couple of quarts.
Well, even though you everything, I really wanted to make sure.
Oh my God! You roofied me?
Are you mad?
No. I'm in love.
Sonia, honey, stay right here. I just have to go to the bathroom.
Wait, Glenn?
Oh, that jump shot is so ugly, bro.
We can use it later.
My God, I've never been so happy. I'm telling you guys, Sonia is the perfect woman. She's every bit as kinky and as insatiable as I
Jump
am.
shot is so ugly, bro. I don't know, like that jump shot.
She is. Her mouth has enough storage space for a giggity bite. Ow!
Has you changed your relationship status already?
Well, you know.
All right, but just be careful. You don't want to rush an important decision. I'll take the cheeseburger meal. Would you like to make it an extra large?
I sniped 2 snipes that are over 20k so far. I sniped Giannis. Sold it for 28. I'm about to sell this guy.
No. Yes. No. You sure? It's only 29 cents more. Yes. No.
What the hell? Stewie, what are you doing up here?
Brian, it's not what you think. All right, I came up here for a photo shoot, and it just got way, way out of hand.
You're having tea. How is that out of hand? Is your shirt on backwards?
Please, Rupert's up here. All right, he wouldn't understand. He'll kill himself, Brian. He's been through so much already. He can't take much more. Brian, he watched his brother drown.
Stewie, relax. You're getting all worked up over nothing.
Says the guy who freaks out every time a fire engine goes by.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Peter! I'm matching the sound.
Is what I'm doing helping?
That card is so chick. I might buy him.
Well, I've always had this
Plays
fantasy
point guard
about
too. He's
sex
like one of
with
the best players in the game.
from my high school principal. Only problem is he's now completely senile. Yeah, you like this, Principal Goodrich? Huh? Remember when you once suspended me for showing my wiener in school? I did. This isn't as much fun as I thought it would be. I'm sorry, Sonia. I don't think I can finish.
You never could finish, Quagmire. Damn it, you! Get in there!
Okay, Glenn. Now that we've covered ourselves in black ink, let's do it until we've created every character in the chilliness alphabet.
With all said and done, Quagmire.
Bro, come here, Demar. Bro, Eddie Curry was more easier than this guy, bro. His jump shot was not as slow as this guy. Holy moly.
With fast, reliable solutions nationwide. Find the perfect solution for your business from the network businesses rely on.
Mr. Beast literally puts his life on the line with so many of his challenges. And we're going to talk about that as well as hashtag Team Seeds.
A marathon is 26 miles, and today, with no prior training, we're going to attempt it with the world's largest pair of shoes.
I'm nervous already because two problems arise here. One, running a marathon with no prior training, incredibly bad for your body. Now, I'm not just talking about your joints, your muscles, your tendons. I'm talking about your kidneys. When you have a rapid breakdown of muscle tissue, which happens during a marathon because of the tremendous stress your body's under, you actually break down that muscle tissue, releasing myoglobin, which is actually toxic to your kidneys. No joke. I've seen people who are untrained run a marathon and then pee blood after.
Wow.
And then running in the shoes, obviously, that's ridiculous. My man, everything's gonna hurt. Anything you put into your shoe, the amount of foam, the flexibility of your sole, that will affect your ankle, then your knee, then your hip, then your low back.
Each of these shoes weighs 5 pounds. That's 10 pounds in total.
You know what's gonna probably be sorest on him? Knees for one by far. Also on his anterior tibialis muscle, because that's the muscle that has to bring the shoe up in order for you to take a step without tripping. And it's gonna be this giant shoe.
The shoe was constantly scraping the side of my feet, and it was getting extremely painful, so we had to do some modifications.
So they're wearing a shoe over a shoe. Do you see how important proper footwear is? The human body works through a biomechanical motion that has evolved over billions of years. And it's all very well thought out. It's a beautiful process, actually. Your weight distribution, how your foot strikes the floor, and how the muscles bear the weight of that impact, and how your arch is supposed to take in some of that force. You negate all of that by strapping this giant shoe to the bottom of your foot.
Hey, this is Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut crushes it at the hot dog eating contest.
This is as fast as I can eat.
Competitive food eaters scare the life out of me because I have no idea how they consume an absurd number of calories and don't A, put on weight, B, don't rupture their stomach. It's just like a magnificent feat. It's almost like magic. Think how much salt is in there, how much sodium is in there. It's a huge load on your kidneys. What do their bodies go through?
I don't know what I can do.
He does it so fast, too.
One final bite. Oh my god. Before we started, we weighed him and he weighed 229. Let's go see what he weighs now. Challenges of my life. Step on the scale. Let's see how much weight you gain. No way. He weighs 250.
Well, he drank a lot of water, too. God, I can't imagine what going to the bathroom after that must feel like. Not gonna lie, though, I would probably fare pretty well in this.
We will be spending 24 hours in this insane asylum.
First of all, we don't call them insane asylums. We insane asylums like this. We actually also moved away from using restraints in patients. We prefer using someone to watch over them, perhaps medication options to help calm them down. But this is just like really barbaric. This is like what used to happen 200 years ago.
So we were letting Chandler poop, and
I tore my labrum and my shoulder like popped out of socket and it really hurt.
How did he tear his labrum? The fact that his shoulder dislocated is a really big problem. The most common form of shoulder dislocations are anterior shoulder dislocations. You need to put them back because otherwise it's really a lot of pain.
The doctors have said that they're pretty sure that I've blown either one or both of my eardrums because my eardrums are full of pus and stuff like that, and I have an infection.
This is a difficult explanation here. He may or may not have blown an eardrum, which you could see if you just do an otoscope exam there. If that's the case due to an infection, that would be treatable with antibiotics. So I'm not sure if there's like a eustachian tube dysfunction that's also simultaneously going on, which is a tube that connects your sinuses to your ears, which can make like popping sensations, pressure differentials become quite painful. The idea that he has just like nighttime ear pain randomly warrants further investigation, or at least a better explanation.
in this video, we will be eating a $70,000 pizza.
That's an expensive pizza.
An ounce of gold that's covering the crust. 10-year-old Parmesan bechamel. Japanese beef has been marinated overnight in a $10,000 bottle.
This is so ridiculous. This is only in America. Gold is an inert substance, so it's gonna just like go through your digestive system and you're gonna poop it. Recommend eating regularly. Don't eat metal. Oh my god, I think that's a pretty standard piece of medical advice.
Oh my god. Straight up, I really, really like it.
No way!
So we're going to act like my channel was hacked, and the only way for me to get my channel back is to raise $1 million through selling body parts and organs. You see, your body body parts are actually worth a lot.
They are, but they're not legal to sell, especially here in the United States. There is actually one country where you can sell your organs and it is legal. It's one country in the whole world, Iran.
Kidneys are 200,000. Whoa, I can get 200 grand.
You can live with one kidney, but you have to be very careful in that instance. You got to take care of your soul kidney. You got to watch out for medications that you can take that can negatively impact your kidney. Advil, Motrin, lead, things that you wouldn't even realize could pose a serious risk to your kidneys.
Skeletons, 3 to 5 grand down.
Who's selling skeletons? He's definitely reading like a board game, nothing like. This has nothing to do with reality.
Liver. Okay, so according to this article, obviously you can't live without.
No, you can't live without your liver, but if your liver is damaged, it does regenerate, and if you cut pieces off, we actually see it regenerate.
So technically, if I donate half my liver, the other half will grow back. Therefore, I'm definitely selling half my liver. So we're gonna add that to the list.
That's a Microsoft Word file. It's selling this.
According to this article, people can survive even if an lung is removed.
I actually had a friend growing up. His dad was unfortunately attacked in New York City as a taxi cab driver, and he was left with only one lung. You can live with one lung.
A gram of bone marrow is worth $23,000 on the black market.
You could actually do bone marrow donations even now for people who are battling cancer. For example, my mom needed bone marrow donations from individuals, so don't expect to get 23.
I need 2 more points. Come on, get those points.
Sit underwater for 24 hours straight.
All right, TV night with my bro. You're going on a date with Lois?
There you go.
Disrespectful.
This one's painful to watch because a lot happens here. There's just so many variables and stresses that his body's gonna have to face. Like his skin's gonna break. He's not moving well. Cramps of his muscles. He's also gonna have obviously sleep deprivation because he's gonna be up for 24 hours. There's just a lot of things that can go wrong and very easy for him to feel unwell and be taking the challenge. Also, I think this is a chlorinated pool. Extended exposure to chlorine actually can cause skin irritation, damage, rashes. When you see individuals spend a ton of time submerged in water, their skin actually starts breaking down, and then they start getting fungal and bacterial infections. The skin pruning is probably the most interesting part of this video because a lot of people assume that the skin pruning has something to do with electrolytes or things like that. That's what I even used to think. This is an autonomic nervous system response that helps us better navigate wet surfaces and wet objects. And the way we actually found this out is because we found those who had nerve damage to those areas weren't pruning in water. So it's crazy that our bodies have evolved in order to help us survive when we get wet by giving us extra traction as if we had tires on our feet. How cool is that? I wish he had an oxygen sensor in there to know how much oxygen he's getting. There may have been periods of time where there was a lot of CO2 in there, not enough oxygen. He could have easily started developing hypoxia from lack of oxygen in there.
So little update, it's actually starting to get a little freezing in here.
The water being not body temperature, even if it's 70 degrees, you know, it may feel okay. It could actually cause you to develop hypothermia in like a few hours because the water is so cold and your body's not acclimated to this because your natural body temperature is around 98 degrees. You can start developing hypothermia because you aren't able to keep your body temperature up.
But I randomly started feeling extremely sick while sitting underwater, and I had to come out. Like, I just had this strong urge to throw up. I think it's because the water was constantly moving. I was just getting really seasick under there.
Seasick, hypothermic, pruning, hypoxic, not enough oxygen. There's just so many variables in here that make him feel unwell. It's not surprising that he had to come out.
I'm gonna spend the next 50 hours buried alive in this coffin. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done.
This one legit scares me because he's gonna be trapped in there for a while.
Oh, stop.
Oh my god, imagine he fell through it and he just fell right onto his body, broke a rib. Oh.
I tried to turn around. It was like very narrow on the other end.
I love that he has that's all important. I really hope he stays mobile in this thing.
Damn, bro, we really just made 20
blood actually stagnates in your body, especially the lower extremities. You can actually have clots form that then can get loose, shot up into your lungs, and cause a pulmonary embolism.
You've officially made it underground 24 hours.
Wow. So how do you feel after being in underground for 24 hours?
My back hurts,
Starting to feel claustrophobic.
Claustrophobia is a legit phobia. A lot of people suffer with this. It's one of the top phobias in the United States. When you're not moving, you're putting pressure on certain areas. You could actually develop bed sores. For patients who are paralyzed, we have to constantly reposition them. Otherwise, we have decreased circulation of skin to that area. It starts getting red at first, and then it actually opens up as a sore. It can turn black and like a full hole in the body.
I have to poop really bad, but I've decided just to hold it.
Not pooping for 48 hours is not the end of the world. You know, patients can go a week without pooping. And obviously that's like a constipation diagnosis, but it's not something that is lethal or deadly. This is probably the most dangerous part of this video, because if any of that fireworks smoke actually got into his coffin, he can actually get really sick from carbon monoxide poisoning very fast. And they might just think he fell asleep, but he's actually developed carbon monoxide poisoning. That's one of the symptoms. Do not allow smoke to occur in an enclosed space. That is literally deadly. The reason I actually reacted to all these Mr. Beast videos is because I've teamed up with him and creators from all around the world to promote Team C's and international efforts to
Living in Philly means every day you get to play this game called... Was that a firework? Living in Philly means every day you get to play this game called... Was that a firework?
The Tyler Hansborough is so expensive. I have no clue.
Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm playing with a huddle.
Every day I'm going to the moon.
Pit stop in London town. Playing with a huddle. Ain't no way I'm running. Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. I don't wanna ever leave. Never ride in a limousine before your whole casa empty. You took a shot for the
shit off like a band-aid and get it over with quickly. This will be the last time I talk
he's
about Max.
expensive. I have no clue if he is
For
or
those
not,
that
but I
don't
think
know,
I
I made a
might
video about this
I actually
degenerate
think
parasite a month ago, going over all the heinous and evil shit that he's done on the platform, as well as touching on the way he'd recruit people from his YouTube channel to go to his secret discords to do genuinely deplorable, awful, horrible things across the internet. And I only touched the tip of the iceberg, barely scratched the surface. I was up there at the fucking tip of the condom where the
my job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. Right here, duck down, stay low. My job.
Max is a human pinworm, just an asshole, shit-eating parasite. In response to the video I posted, he started losing a lot of subscribers, and his fragile insecurities couldn't handle his number going down, so he deleted his channel and then put it back up today, hoping that enough people had forgotten the controversy so they'd stop unsubscribing to him en masse. Max has clearly tied a lot of his self-worth to the numbers on and proudly talks about, such as the time he told his community to harass the girlfriend of a YouTuber he didn't like once her father passed away. After her father passed away, he told his community to go spam homophobic and racist shit and insult her father and insult her and just harass her relentlessly during that moment. He proudly talks about it, saying he'd do it again. And of course, Max's micro penis gets semi-chuffed, thinking back on those glory days where he would put a small Twitch streamer's link in his Discord, ping everyone in his Discord, which was thousands, and had them go spam homophobic and racist shit on the person's channel just to ruin their day. And especially women, he would have them insult their appearance relentlessly and tell them to kill themselves.
Scotty
He talks
Barnesville.
about this, he's open about it, he doesn't try and hide that. But since I brought up some things that he does try and hide, well, now all of a sudden we've got a problem, and now I'm accused of slander and lying. So I want to get ahead of this and just do a a full
But I'll
road,
just
you
snipe
just go
and
full
like
team
play.
from
I'll play
here
triple
and
test till
give
like
you
5
all the
o'clock
information about Max that has also been shared
after
with the
this
proper
RCB
authorities.
last night.
In Max's response, he harps on three major things. The first being a screenshot I posted that
Yo,
he
hold
claims
up,
is a
big
fake
refresh.
screenshot. Now, I'm not going to be here and get into the
Big
weeds of it and
refresh.
split hairs. It's entirely possible that is a fake screenshot. Screenshots are very easily faked, and I don't work for a fucking FBI's crime lab. I can't verify the authenticity.
The hell am I watching? I do not want to watch that.
Is they're like some of the ones we built can be like the size of a toaster or
My penis.
and you made it weird. Thanks, guy.
You're the one thinking about it, making it weird. What do you think?
No. I bet you probably, but I was talking about he was like he said because I was telling you the size of the capacitors that I build, they can range from the size of a toaster to and then he was like my penis. And I'm like, what?
Listen, Titan girl, if you're jealous of my penis, then that's not a problem.
He was like, look, Dino girl, if you're that jealous of my penis, like, what?
Yo, Yellow, is she your girlfriend? Yeah, man, stop fucking talking to her. Hey, you're a faggot. You want minis? I want you to shut up. Yo, you're a fucking fag. Yellow, why are you quiet whenever I talk? Are you scared? I'm fucking trembling, fat ass. I'm gonna piss in a water balloon and put it in the freezer, and then I'm gonna throw it at your funeral, so everybody who's related to you dies. Enjoy the dance. Are you fucking gay, dude? I think that's your mom. Dude, don't go in there. You're not good enough to kill them. You're gonna die. Aw, didn't I warn you? Didn't I warn you? Dude, didn't I warn you?
I ain't playing with the love too.
Now keep singing. I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street. No, it isn't.
Go in there in the fucking blockchain and piece together the puzzle pieces and see if it's real. I can't say with certainty whether or not it's real. So if it is fake, then I should have done more to verify its authenticity, and I do apologize for that. But what I can say with certainty is there was very clearly a problem with how women were treated in his community. After posting the video, I received no less than 50 to 100 emails from victims of Max and Max's community in the Discord. These were women that
Discover BetMGM Casino and leap into a world filled with all your favorite casino games. Get your first deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. Sign up today.
With the auto tune.
I'm about to watch and react to Freaky Eaters. Hate the name of the show, but let's check out if there's any nutritional value.
20-year-old Amy is addicted to cola. She drinks, on average, 30 cans of cola all day, every single day.
Wow, 30 cans. What is it, 12 ounces per can? 30 times 12 is 360. 2 liters, 64 ounces. That's basically 5. She drinks 5 2-liters a day. Holy moly. First problem right off the bat. Tremendous amount of added sugars in each one of these cans. If I was to show you before I pop up the images, how much actual sugar is added to each one of these cans, it will blow your mind.
The most I had probably in a day is 50 cans. I'm always drinking cola.
Also, not good for your teeth. Not good for a lot of body parts. Also, what else is in cola? Caffeine. That's a ton of caffeine, especially if you're taking it at night. There's no way you're getting restful sleep on that much caffeine.
I do get tired a lot. I don't have that much energy.
Because you're not sleeping well. We said that right off the bat. You're having too much caffeine, too close. Then on top of it, every time you drink a sugar, basically, every time you drink a cola, your sugar spikes, your insulin spikes, you get a little crash.
Recently, Amy had a serious health scare when she discovered a lump in her chest, which her doctor suggested might be due to excess caffeine.
I think that you drink too much caffeine, and that is why you have a tumor.
Hold on. none of that makes sense to me. I think specifically with caffeine, we've seen studies that show both rare studies show that there's no change in breast density for premenopausal women like herself. So like I don't buy that tumor or mass was caused by caffeine itself. I've just never heard of a case like that. Could have contributed due to unhealthy lifestyle, yes. But due to? Wow, that's a lot of cola.
Wow. 950 pounds of sugar is what you get in your cola each year.
I don't think that's understandable to the human mind. But they love it for the dramatic effects. They can stand in the backyard and be like, wow.
What we see right here is you're already a pre-diabetic.
Okay, if this is a fasting blood sugar, the glucose range puts her in a pre-diabetic range of being at 115. Also, very, very surprised that her triglycerides are so low. Triglycerides is what you would expect to be high in a person who has uncontrolled or poorly controlled sugar or a high intake of sugar, because the body stores sugar through triglycerides in the blood. But the pre-diabetic thing should scare her, because while pre-diabetes doesn't mean diabetes, it is curable at that stage. Once you become a diabetic, you're diabetic for life. Your risk factors change.
24-year-old Michael lives on meat. He averages up to 150 pounds monthly. That's equivalent to an astounding 1,800 pounds a year.
The real problem with overeating meat is your overexposure to saturated fats. If you're also consuming a lot of carbs. Not only are you overeating carbohydrates that have been bleached, therefore rapidly converted to glucose, and then rapidly stored as fat if you don't eat it, you're also consuming saturated fat. So all of that ends up raising your numbers, your triglycerides, puts you at increased risk for heart disease, stroke, anything with cardiovascular conditions.
In one day, Michael can put away as much as 5 quarter-pound hot dogs, a rack of ribs, 2 steaks, and up to 30 chicken wings.
Red meat is a baby carcinogen. Like it's still
Come on,
not
just give me
all the
one
way
more
there.
slice.
It's like suspected,
Just one
but
more,
the ones
please.
that are suspected are the processed meats, like the hot dogs, like the chicken wings. So you want to avoid those and eat those, like almost get rid of them totally, but occasionally you go to a football game and you have a wing. To me, I think that's a reasonable balance.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist specializing in eating disorders and addictive behaviors.
JJ Virgin. I'm a certified nutrition specialist and a certified health and fitness specialist. This is a ridiculous amount of chicken wings.
I don't like the confrontational nature right away. You can't come into a healthcare encounter with that kind of attitude and hope for good outcomes. You're setting up the encounter for failure right from the start when you come in judgmental like that.
So this would be dinner.
2.5 pounds of meat right here.
2.5 pounds of meat is a lot of meat. When we're talking about a portion of meat, it should be around 6 ounces, really, like a fist amount.
That is one worth of your meat consumption.
Where is this being filmed that they just jammed all of this outside of being a cool visual for TV? I don't know how this helps you.
Alright, I'll go to
Like, if I'm
340
him, I
wins,
see it,
and then I think I'll get off because I can't play anymore.
You think this looks good? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, how do they think this would turn him off?
You see this AA-EPA ratio, which tells you the risk of heart disease.
What is this that they're looking at? This is an anti-glidant immunology blood test that tells you whether or not you have antibodies to gluten. What does this tell him about his meat consumption? These are not the lab tests that I would show. The test I would show him is his LDL, his triglycerides are going to be quite high. Having really elevated triglycerides puts you at a risk for pancreatitis, which can be a life-threatening condition requiring an ICU stay. You're 24 with high risk. Yeah. What she was saying and what they were showing all make no sense. Her actual statement is fine. He is at higher risk, but not for the reasons that they just showed.
Luther lives on cheeseburgers, and cheeseburgers alone.
No.
Burgers. He eats 4 burgers a day, 28 each week, which is nearly 1,500 burgers every single year.
It's meant to be fast food, to be on the go every now and then, not to be something that is your primary meal. And if you develop type 2 diabetes because of the diet that you're following, one that is high in fat, high in sugar, what ends up happening is you have high risk of stroke and heart attack, yes, but also high risk of developing problems in your eyes leading to blindness, peripheral neuropathy, where you feel pins and needles, or even lose sensation in your fingers and toes, and that becomes such a problem that you might have a rock in your shoe that you don't even feel, and then it leads to a terrible infection that leads to an amputation. Like, think about the cascade of events that was to happen just from overeating burgers your whole life. Again with the cool visual. see them in the producer's room. Let's get cartons of burgers and throw it in a truck and open them. Ah! 29-year-old Eric of Cincinnati, Ohio, is addicted to French fries.
I eat basically just French fries.
You can't grow up to be a functioning adult. Just eating potatoes, French fries. Like, you need vitamin D. Rickets is a legitimate concern for people who don't eat or consume enough vitamin D. Calcium.
I'm very active. I skateboard once a week, if not twice.
Because of his athletic lifestyle, Eric hasn't become overweight and doesn't think French fries are damaging his health.
The way you look and the way that your body's functioning is not the same thing. My cholesterol video that I made talking about my blood test results, losing weight because I wasn't eating a lot of calories, but the quality of the foods that I was consuming was leading to my cholesterol to creep up, go real high, and therefore put me at a higher risk for having a stroke or heart attack. I may have looked great, my abs may have been coming in, but that didn't mean I was healthy. Weight is an important factor of someone's health, but it's not the sole determinant of someone's health status.
Eric needs a dose of shock therapy to really come.
Oh yeah, that's what he needs. Shock therapy.
French fries. Starch. Salt. Fat. This is the worst type of fat that you can possibly eat. It's trans fat.
Yeah, trans fat is a big problem, and in some parts of actually the United States, to reduce the amount of trans fats that can be in food. Initially, trans fat was added to our foods in the 90s, but then we realized that it truly does spike your LDL, your bad cholesterol, and lower your HDL, your good cholesterol. A doubly negative effect on your health, and we saw rates of heart disease just absolutely skyrocket. Now, that being said, very important point here, just because something says no trans fat on it, doesn't mean it's a healthy meal.
We wanted to show him the amount of French fries.
Show the fries! Get the block out of the fries! Forklift! Truck!
This is LDL cholesterol. It's the worst kind. And that's what this elevated number is right here.
LDL, being 110, is slightly elevated for him. So it's not even that high. But a 110 is not nearly something that is scary. Very surprising. These blood work results are very suspicious that he doesn't.
Has been obsessed with raw meat for the past 6 years. He feeds his habit 4 times a week in pound after pound of raw beef, eating whole steaks pulled right from the packaging.
If you look at cultures like the Inuit, they were quite healthy and they ate primarily raw meats. They didn't even eat that many vegetables. They didn't have it. They lived in the Arctic and the tundra. But what they did eat was the entire animal. So they got fiber from the parts of the animals that we no longer eat. So there's a lot of problems when people try and look at what other cultures do without fully understanding exactly what they do and how they do it.
Even raw chicken.
Did somebody say salmonella?
I've never gotten sick from eating raw meat, ever. I've been doing it for 6 years now.
It just takes one time to get really sick, to get ICU hospitalized, to potentially get a colitis so bad that you need a colon resection, and then need to wear a colostomy bag, to realize that, wow, I probably shouldn't do it. As a doctor, can't tell this person what to do, nor should I tell this person, nor should I judge what this person is doing. But what I can do is tell them the risks of what I just see, like, are those risks acceptable to you, and if so, why? And if the person is cognizant and they can understand and accept those risks, that's it.
You do have a parasite.
So this looks like they gave him an ova parasite test of his stool sample, and they saw that there's a parasite, but they didn't do a taxonomy, so they don't know what kind of parasite it is. And it very clearly states that there's no treatment that's even necessary if the patient doesn't have symptoms or other inflammatory markers. That's an important note there. Something else I want to point out is if you eat undercooked meats quite often, you put yourself at a risk of developing a tapeworm. Undercooked pork can lead to a cyst-forming parasite that can actually lay cysts in your brain. You're risking all these things for no real benefit. Like, just cook your meat somewhat.
One more thing that's of interest on this test, rotting protein that hasn't digested sitting in your gut.
They need to stop ordering these tests that mean absolutely nothing.
This show is so ridiculous. My God. I've actually went vegan and keto before. Click here to check out those videos and learn about those diets. And
We believe home is where the action is. With the FanDuel Casino app, you're only a...
We've covered Facebook, we've covered Instagram, we've covered Twitter. Now it's YouTube's turn. Let's see what misinformation lies in the heart of YT. Oh, and a huge thank you to Omaze for sponsoring this video.
Hey, Lily, I got some stuff for you. Oh, my knee.
Oh my God, she touched the luggage and she blew up with a purple bruise. That quickly? Does she have a hemophilia issue?
How can I go out with this bruise?
Wear pants. First aid hack. Egg. Is she making a snack? Wait until it's warm. Repeat 3 times a day? Does she want it to hatch or does she want to fix her bruise? When you have a bruise, that's essentially a hematoma, broken blood vessels. If you bring warmth to that area, you're increasing circulation, thereby increasing the bleeding in the broken blood vessels, thereby increasing the bruise size. You want to do the opposite in the beginning, in the acute stages, and you want to shunt blood away from it by putting ice and cold. I beg that you do not rub an egg on your leg. Swig. Sinus, migraine, tension, cluster. Okay, so it's kind of explaining different types of headaches, although the idea of a sinus headache is not a true headache. That's sort of been debunked. Massage for 1 minute. Yeah, I would like for someone to massage my head. Yes, facts. Facts, no postal mail. Is that what the kids say? See? I'm hip. I'm cool. What your cool kids up to? Oh, sinus headaches. Look at that. Look at that. Here I was treating their sinus infections, but all I had to do was this. Next time a patient comes into my office and complains of headache, I'm just going to go like this. Let's see how fast I lose my medical license. 8 best acupressure points to treat body pains and aches. Okay, let's see it. What am I treating there? A medial epicondylitis. Reduces high fevers and soothes sore throats. No. Literally, they're making stuff up. They're not even like... I think anatomically, what's in this area? What nerves, what muscles, what connective tissue, what organs are not in this area? They're like, what organs are in there? What can go wrong with these tissues? And then we start ruling out these diagnoses. Right side apparently is like elbow, throat, feet. What's the connection? 4 fingers above the belly button, a pressure point. This is ridiculous. There is no scientific validity to this. Massage clockwise, massage counterclockwise. If you're massaging with 1 finger, it's not going to do anything. It just won't. I promise. You might stimulate your back just because you're rubbing the area. They should get in trouble. It's like, YouTube should take this down. Eliminates gas. Inflates the stomach. No checking why the gas is problematic. No checking to see if the patient has an infection, to see if they have an overgrowth of bad... No. They're just like, rub clockwise, rub counterclockwise, all good. But I have unusual and useful secrets about our bodies. If you can't sneeze, look at a source of bright light. If you can't sneeze, walk around wanting to sneeze.
It's like you're on the verge of a sneeze and you're trying to ignite the sneeze.
Yeah.
Bit of bright light.
And then what happens?
It would make you sneeze.
That's the... What? There's got to be more to it. He's rubbing his... If you really need the toilet, scratch the back part of your shin.
Alright, I'm going.
From your bladder to your brain. What in... Who... I realize... Just say the most ridiculous thing ever and people will treat it as if it's a breakthrough thought. Especially if they're benign like this. No one's going to get mad at you for saying this, except me, clearly. Look at my veins. Tell me what I should do for this, right side. If you have a ticklish...